see us going. How did I forget? Baby, all I really wanted. Only on from now.
Say I'm good-hearted, but I'm just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. No, no.
Welcome everyone. It is Sunday night, and as you can tell by the fact that there are fireworks going off in the background, I've dressed up a little bit. It is a big night. This is a night of celebration. We have the All-Stars, and we've got these are the best. These are the creme de la creme of RSC, and they're going to be live playing for you tonight. But of course, as well as me looking very dapper, I do have a partner in crime who has probably outdone me when it comes to the outfit, and he's also cracking open the martinis. It is, of course, just Jamie. How's it going, Jamie?
I'm doing good. I'm gonna say this isn't martini. This is actually Green Label milk, by the way. Green Label milk, yeah. Semi-skimmed. None of that blue label and none of that red label watery rubbish. Yeah, you know.
I mean, that is some fine milk there. And yeah, unfortunately, I've just got a standard glass. But that might change up for you during these games. Because, of course, we got not just this game here. We got two more for you. You know, it's basically just full of absolute all-star games with the elites, the masters, and then finishing off with the premiers. And I've got to be honest, I have no idea who's playing in any of these at the moment. I'm just going to put that out there right now. I know these are some very good players. If they're not, we are going to be taking the mickey out of them, and I will be keeping track of all the whiffs as well. So I'll try and keep you updated on that front there. So, I mean, Jamie, normally I would say, who do you think is going to win? But currently, it's either red or blue. I mean,
you know what? The All-Star team is going to win.
I mean, talk about sitting on the fence there.
Yeah. I can tell you, on the blue team, we have Kingsman, Gas, we have Evoke, and RMD. Red team, we have Rapids, Cubby, and Jack. We're just going to see some Rocket League, I think. I think that's the plan. We're going to see some Rocket League. We're going to love it. We're going to enjoy it. There is some subs there as well, just in case. It looks like we've got Connor is actually subbing in for RMD tonight.
There you go. I mean, it's just constantly changing, basically. So we've got no hope in understanding who's actually going to be on the field.
No, not at all. Not at all. But we are going to get kicked off very, very shortly. We're going to have these teams coming in. And, RMD is subbing in for Connor. Oh, what? Yeah.
There you go. I mean, I think the fact is, these are good players, so we're going to hopefully have some entertaining Rocket League here. And the other thing as well, there's no pressure on this. This is just purely for the giggles, for the memes. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of these guys wanting to pop off and do something absolutely insane. So I can guarantee there will be at least one flip reset tonight. You're going to have to keep watching to find out when that might happen. But nevertheless, I think we're still waiting for players in the lobby to join, unless I am unless my maths is wrong. Am I wrong, Jamie? Are we still waiting for some players? I can't quite count for some reason.
I'm not entirely sure, actually. I think we are. We've got to be waiting on one at the moment. We've only got 8 in the lobby right now, so I can only imagine we are actually waiting for one, because obviously there's myself, you, and we just had RMD join the lobby as well.
There we go.
I think now we can start. I'm hoping now we can start. My milk is getting warm.
Oh no.
So
Warm.
yeah. If we're ready to go, let's get these teams onto the pitch. We're going Manfield Knight first of all. Obviously, All Star Blue are going to be playing on the blue side, and All Star Red are going to be playing on the red side. Just in case any confusion there for those of you at home.
Yeah, it's a long old night. I'm sure by the end of this, I'm going to get my teams mixed up, and especially if I crack open myself the martinis or the milks, that would be it. Game over for me. But nevertheless, I'm pretty sure we've got the teams. There they go. They're joining the field now, so we can get this game underway. And Jamie, I'm going to ask you, who do you think's going to win? Who's your prediction? I know you said the All Stars are going to win, but now that we've seen who the players are, who are you going, red or blue?
You know what? I'm going to go red, and I think they take it in 4.
Take it in 4.
Take it in 4. Yeah. What about yourself?
Well, just because it's the first game, I've got to go for blue. So I've got to give them some support here, and I think this is going to be going all. Yeah, this will go all the way to the game. 7 games. So this is going to be an absolute banger of a match. If it isn't, then nevertheless we've got 2 more games. So I hope they'll make up for it.
Yes, indeed. Seen a couple of demos come out there right at the start. Rapids managing to get a little shot off at Evoca's there. Rapids able to clean up within 30 seconds. We see our first goal of the night. I mean, it wasn't as crisp and clean as how we look right now, but a goal is a goal nonetheless.
I mean, it was an incredible pass on the line by Evoke. Unfortunately, it was to the opposing team, but there's still plenty of time left to play for. With 4 minutes 30 left on the clock, and also, as well as us two looking very clean and crisp, I'd be interested to see if there's anybody else out there watching this game that are looking just as fine as we are. So if you are, don't forget to send us a tweet to the RSC Twitter and give us a picture of how you're viewing this absolutely incredible game. We'll be interested to see that. But nevertheless, let's get back to the action. There's Rapid punt into the corner, and as we reach 4 minutes, it's 1-0 Reds.
Indeed, we got JW Cinema now on the counter attack. Gets a good demo on Kingsman, but unfortunately that ends up in nothing. The ball still hasn't left All-Star Red side at the moment until JW Cinema just manages to absolutely hoof that ball out of his half. And now RMD is on the counter attack, chasing a demo, but unfortunately he does not get it. The ball's just sitting in midfield at the moment as Lubby decides to go up. Lubby, I can only assume, is Cubby, but you should never assume because it only makes an ass out of you and me.
It does indeed. I'm trying to focus here because I'm trying to keep track of how many whiffs we've got at the moment, and so far I haven't seen any major ones, but definitely will be keeping an eye out on that one. But so far on the whiff count, it is 0-0. And yeah, Reds are putting on a lot of pressure at the moment, and Blues just got to try and just get themselves together, work as a team. I mean, come on, lads, you've been playing for what? 2 minutes now? You should be popping off like no end, but nevertheless, they're still 1-0 down, and made that 2-0. Oh, dearie me.
Straight away, Caster's curse. That's a great little touch by JW7 and drops that right down to Rapids, fires it in, just sneaks under the crossbar. I think that was Evoke sitting on the line there, wasn't able to get that touch. And yeah, that seems 2-0 at the moment, 3 minutes left. And these guys, they've only been playing together for 2 minutes, and they've already started to gel as a team that's been playing together for quite a while now. It looks like to me.
It does indeed. Whether they can keep this up or not is another question. There's Vote trying to get the backboard rain and didn't quite get on the end of that one. And the first signs for my blue team that it might be threatening the goal, but then just like that, the Rapids decides to take up the other end of the field, and Lubby didn't quite get the power behind that one, but he's keeping possession here on the left-hand side. Evoke trying to work his magic, but instead Rapids straight onto that one, bounces it across the net. But Jay, nearly 3-0 down.
It was very, very close there. A couple of minor mistakes there, just in front of net, as that pass from JW Stamina doesn't come down. And sorry, Cinema, not Cimena. Yeah, maybe I've had a bit too much milk here. Mincing my words together. Hope is now up. Right, it drops that down over to Kingsman. Kingsman hits that up off the backboard. JW Simmer is there to make an amazing whiff. Volk now back on the ball. The ball's still in the All-Star red half. They can't get it out. It's being very threatening in the corner to them. RMD shot goes up off the backboard. No one's there to meet it, but Kingsman manages to come into the corner. Rapids now to clear as far as a Volk. No, Volk is up. Rapids is also up. So is JW Cinema. He misses it. RMD. What a save by Cubby on the line. I think Cubby was an absolute amazing goalkeeper for his team in the previous, in the season actually. And just as I'm talking about that, Evoke manages to get a goal as he taps that off the sidewall. He misses that there.
Well, I don't know about you, Joe, but to me that is a massive whiff for the whiff counter there. And it's resulted in a goal for the Blues. And finally, I have something to cheer about as the door is sort of creaked open, and Blues can just find themselves, if they can get their rhythm back into this one, get another quick goal, then we've got a game on. But with a minute left, there's still a goal down. They've got to find something quickly.
This is on the counter-attack here. We gets as far as Vogue gets bumped, so he's not able to continue that counter-attack. Kingsman is fine there. A bit of overcommit there for Red, but everyone has rotated. Now, Volk, air dribble. He just tries to get a fit save, but Cubby, with an L, is able to get that out of his half quite easily. Lots of bumps and demos here by RMD. Oh, bump as well. 3-0. Poor. Sorry, 3-1.
Yep, I expected much better from that, but nevertheless, Wingsman was decided to whiff that one, so that's chalking up another whiff for the blue team on that one. And currently on the whiff stats, I've got it as 5 whiffs, 3 whiffs to the blue team, which is not great, and probably that's the reason why they're a goal down or 2 goals down. But Rapids, great save on the line there, and 20 seconds left. It seems like, Jamie, your Reds are marching on for a first game win and looking very, very good for a team that have only really played maybe 1 or 2 games. I'm guessing they probably would have warmed up before this. You reckon?
Maybe they warmed up with a little bit of rumble or something like that, you know. Just they know this game is all about having fun. It doesn't matter who wins or loses here. This is just showing off. You're all stars. You were the best of the best in your individual leagues, and you were the best players out there, which is why you've been put onto these teams to give us these show matches this evening. But yeah, that was 3-1 to the All-Star Red team, and you see a lot of shots coming out of them, 6 compared to the Blues 5. But you see Kingsman doing the with his season 7 RN Genius title was just not enough to carry the Blues.
No, it wasn't. I'm highly disappointed in him. I was expecting a lot more than that, but unfortunately, he's let me down. He's let his team down, and hopefully he can dust himself off and come back stronger in the second game. But nevertheless, we are we're 1-0 down basically for the Blues. This is not good, and I think as well, Jamie, me and you have got to have a battle by this, because we're on for the next 2 series as well after this one. So we've got to have a best of 3 between me and you as to which team wins. And currently, I'm not feeling that confident about the blue team, but hey ho, still time.
What you cannot see there, guys, is there's a little bit of chat between the teams there. So maybe a little bit of friendly banter, maybe a little bit of trying to poke the bear, get a little bit of anger in amongst them as we're about to kick off into game number 2. See, there's been a couple of car changes there as well. And yeah, as we start off, the ball just seems to be back in the blue half. Rapid, big demo on RMD. I'm liking how this game's already started.
It's good. It's got off to a bit of a flyer in at the moment. Blues are doing a lot better than they did in the first minute of the first game here, and actually looking like they might be able to score. But nevertheless, you can't put it against Reds. They're looking dangerous in the first game. I'm sure they're going to be wanting to just absolutely rub it in the Blues' face and cement the fact that they are the better team in this game. But at the moment, it's still 0-0, 4 minutes 20 left on the clock. It's Sinmar, left-hand corner. Wingsman was, or Kingsman Gas can't do much to that one. Lovely pass into the opposite team. And just like that, Reds are 1-0 up again.
Yeah, this time it doesn't take them 30 seconds, it takes them 46. 4 minutes 14 left. 1 goal to the Reds. Let's get it. I mean, they are going to have to throw one just so my take it in 4 prediction works. Wait, is this best? This is best 5, isn't it? Yeah.
No, best of 7.
Best of 7? Alright, yeah, no. Sweep them in 4, guys. Let's go.
Well, hopefully not. Because we got to have some sort of entertainment here, and at the moment, Blues are just absolutely rubbish. Let's be honest, they're not doing much at the moment. Not even a proper shot on target. But R&D, oh, there he is.
JW Cinema still managing to get a save there as well, and like that was one of the weakest shots we've ever seen. JW Cinema off the post, off the crossbar. RMD just coming through, and lucky just still there, and we have a tie game.
I tell you what, my plan worked. If I just absolutely slate the blue team, the caster's curse, of course, means that they will go up and score, and it worked perfectly on that occasion. So expect more insults towards the blue team as we go on, but nevertheless, it's all square here. 3 minutes 30 left on clock. R&D getting a bit better of the 50 there. Lovely pass into Revoke. That's a massive whiff, and whilst I'm chalking that one up, there we go.
I said we'd have at least 1 whiff a game, and I'm now thinking it might be at least 2 whiffs a game. At least.
Well, I've currently got it on 6. Oh, I've currently got 6 whiffs to blue, to 3 whiffs to the Reds. So currently Blues, you gotta stop it. Just stop it. Come on, hit the ball, lads, and let's get this one going. But yeah, 6 whiffs to 3 at the moment. Jamie on the whiff counter.
Yeah, Red, you gotta do better. You can't let Blue beat you on the amount of whiffs they have. You've got to whip it harder than they do, okay? That's a good little bump there by Kingsman. Rapids is now on the attack though, fails to get a decent enough flick. RMD8 keeps that in the corner. JWD, what am I reading? Sorry, JW Cinema. I'm just gonna call him JW. I'm not gonna try and say cinema anymore.
Put the milk down, Jamie. Put the milk down.
I finished my milk. I downed it on camp.
I think that's probably why you're a little bit milk strung at the moment. That's whatever you do, don't have any more because we've still got 2 more games left to cast after this.
Well, it was a good bump attempt there, but unfortunately nothing comes out. Evoke now just trying to get away from the ball. JW tries to get a big clear. Rapids with a little redirect, but it only goes over to the side. The ball is still in midfield at the moment. That was a big whip by Rapids. JW with the shot, but Kingsman is back. Able to make that important save, gets that pass out towards Evo. Rapids is there to meet the ball on the sidewall. Rapids, if you get past Kingsman, he cannot there. Covey comes in, making sure that ball does not leave the blue half. Taps it off the sidewall. Unfortunately, Rapids wasn't able to get that on target. I'm just going to fake that, let them both take it away. JW Cinema with a little challenge in the side. It's only going to go as far as Covey. He's going to take it off his backboard. Kingsman. Oh, the shot! He did! Oh no, RMD is there again. And just like that, first time, Blue are in the lead.
I mean, I can't go against my strategy here. That was absolutely terrible. It shouldn't have hit the post. It should have gone straight in the back of the net. But the Blues decided to just sort of, I don't know, try and make it entertaining, I suppose, with the viewers there. But nevertheless, they are a goal ahead, which is good to see. They're making a game of this because I was expecting it going all the way to Game 7. At the moment, this is looking good to tie the series up. Evoke playing dangerous across the line. And Cubby there reads it nicely, trying to get the ground pinch. Didn't quite get on the end of that one. JW, lovely touch there from him. Sends his opponent into the hospital. Pass off to Rapids. Spoons it over the bar. And that's another whiff to Reds there.
Oh, what a little play. That looked like it could have been something special. Unfortunately, it wasn't. And Lubby, what are you doing?
Oh. Oh my word. Let's see that one again. Ooh. Yep, that's another whiff. I mean,
after seeing that.
Currently Reds are now tied up the whiff counter and we're now at 6-all, which is great to see. And even better is the fact that Blues are now 2 goals to the good with 40 seconds left on the clock. Can they do it? Can they hold on? I don't think they can. I think they're just going to fall apart and crumble. But nevertheless, here, ball. Oh my word, off the backboard. Can JW win it? No, he can't. Oh my word, nearly ate my words then.
Like just when you were saying that, I was just like, no, it's okay. Red's just about to get a goal. They'll be 1 goal behind. You know, they can easily score. It's still winnable, but no, I just have to let that one go. And it looks like we are going to see a tie series, unless all of a sudden Reds pull something out of the magic bag. But no, I don't think so. I don't think they have the ice that they need at the moment. No, definitely not.
And they get a final goal here, trying to keep the ball alive off the backboard. And that's absolutely shambles there at the end. Couldn't keep the ball alive, couldn't get the consolation goal. And there we go, Jamie. Blues have tied it all up. We're 1-all in the series. And RMD stepping up to the plate there, getting 4-2-2 in points on the board. And it seems like Kingsman Gas as well has decided to wake up, which is good to see, and making a game of it.
Yeah, definitely. You can see RMD in the first game was going for a lot of demos, going for a lot of bumps as well. Decided to kind of play a little bit less aggressive, which kind of made the All-Star Red team decide to go for all these bumps and demos, which has taken them out of position. And because of silly mistakes like that, all their little overcommits, they have just lost. And well, there goes my 4-0 to the Red team prediction. So I'm out. I'm done. I am 100% blue all the way for the next 2 series that we cast tonight as well. Red aren't winning.
Wow,
no, not a fan of Red anymore.
You've heard it here first. Jamie is throwing the towel in, and we're not even sort of at the halfway point in the series, and he's already given it game, set, and match, and that's a bold statement there. We will see if he regrets his words later on in the series. You stunned me with that one, Jamie. I was thinking you were going to be solid here, solid as a rock, but nevertheless, you've let me down, and you've abandoned ship.
Fences like mad here. I'm going backwards and forwards. You know what? If Red win this game, I'm going to be 100% Red again. Simple as.
Yeah. No. I would expect nothing more from you than switching sides like I switch cups of tea in the morning. That makes absolutely no sense, but I think I've been drinking way too much milk as well. Never mind, here we go. Game number 3 as we kick off here. And disappointingly, we're in the first 20 seconds and no goals yet. But plenty of whiffs going on there as Wingsmans are both rapids go absolutely flying. And I'm going to definitely count that one up. Oh, evoke!
That is the fastest goal scored today so far, by the way, with it being scored within 27 seconds. As in, the first goal actually took 29 seconds.
Oh, that is some statistics there for you right there.
Jamie Facts. Right, you can tweet that out. # Jamie Facts. There's more to come. Trust me, that's why we're here. Keep you all educated as we are about to see what could be a shot. No, JW Cinema actually whiffs that. Rapids hits off backboard. Evoke whiffs that. That's a great demo there, but unfortunately no one's able to do anything. Now Cubby comes in, gets off the sideball. Cannot get back to the ball though. Now Blue are struggling to get it out from in front of their box, but the ball is playing high at the moment. Just as I say that, Evoke actually manages to get on the counter attack. Lovely little thing. I think he had 0 boost there as well. That was just big brain play as the ball has now went back into All-Star Blue half.
Indeed, and just to give people an update on the whiff counter, we're currently at 10 to Reds, 8 to Blues. And feel free to correct me in chat if you think that is absolute rubbish and I'm making it all up. We will see. Rapids though sends it into the top bins there. He might be a Blizzard wizard. Which made me wonder whether he could actually hit the ball off the ground, but nevertheless he's managed to get it into the top bins, and there we have it. He's brought his team back into it. 3.5 minutes gone, 1-1.
I think that's brilliant. 3:33 on the clock. Kingsman going in for the big demo. Could this be something special by Lubby? No. Kingsman drops that straight down onto Evoke. Luckily enough, Evoke ends up hitting that off the side wall. RMD tries to get a big clear, but he is intercepted by JW there. Rapids hitting that ball high. Evoke is like, no, get this out of our half. We don't want it. Hot potato, hot potato. And just like that, Lubby is now on the ball. Takes it into the air. What's he got? Goes up off the ceiling. But no, that ball was touched away from him. He was going for it off the ceiling. A little double tap off the backboard. Rapids passes that down to JW Cinema. It's dropped by Kingsman right in front of the net. That could have been close. Evoke's taking a shot from the distance, but Lubby is up. Takes possession of the ball. Good demo by JW Cinema there. Everyone just kind of rotating back. We're starting to see some normal Rocket League, actually. It seems like no one seems to be no one seems to be taking like proper big risks. There's no real kind of show-offs. This is meant to be a show match, guys. Come on.
It is indeed. And we always got something there. It's JW Cinnamon, what is it? Cinema decides to try and make it eat your words there, Jamie, but nevertheless couldn't hit the target. It's very disappointing. I'm sure he'll be kicking himself later on for that one, as that was his golden chance to hit the highlight reel, but instead smacks the crossbar instead. And as we've got 2 minutes left on the clock, 1-1 at the moment. As both teams doing very little to try and get me on the edge of my seat, but here we go with Evoke now coming up on the left hand side, getting a 50 with Cubby, and at the moment it's the blue team trying to mount an offensive pressure, but I think I need to revert to my tactic and say they are absolutely terrible. They're not going to hit the back of the net, and this is absolutely disappointing from a blue team fan's point of view. It worked! It worked!
Caster Curse coming in clutch. Just absolutely try and destroy the blue team, and when talking about how bad they are, they're just like, you know what, nah. Rapids is claiming lag, which I think is just major copium on his half. Rapids, you're not my friend, you're meant to be winning this. I'm now 100% blue.
And I would expect nothing less from a Snowday player as well. Blame it on the lag. I mean, let's just face it on that one. JD's, what a save by RMD on the line, keeping his blue team in this one. And at the moment, it's looking good for blue team, but nevertheless, Reds are trying to work their way in, but they've got nothing in the tank at the moment and doing nothing but hitting spoons. And they've got to find some way to get it on target. But nevertheless, counter on the end, and oh my word, lovely save there. And again, Rapids. And Blues just holding on with 1 minute left.
Oh, what's we got here? JW is up. It's going back off the backboard, but oh no, Kingsman whiff. You can add that one to the whiff count. There's Rapids. Tries to get that ball back into mid. Evoke with a very soft touch that keeps that ball in front of his box for a little bit longer than he would have liked. As Kingsman ends up clearing that board down to RMD. RMD with the shot. It goes off the post. Now Lubby has to beat Evoke there. Evoke's gotten 0 boost, managed to pick up the middle. Now Blue are on the offense. Honest to God, Red, you need to be doing something. That is not enough. You're just giving the ball away at every single opportunity here. And RMD hits that ball up to Evoke. Evoke gets the flip reset, gets it past one, and oh, he ends up getting bumped by Kingsman, who tries to come up and steal the ball. Lubby now, air lucky, get it all the way. Oh, that's my boys, Red. Come on, let's go.
He's back on the red team. Jamie has switched sides again. I think I should be having a counter for how many times he switched his teams on that one. But nevertheless, Cubby there getting us some sort of epic gameplay to cheer about. If I am going to critique him, he didn't quite get the finishing touch on it to make it absolutely pristine and sweet. But nevertheless, it's a good start there. And we've still got plenty of games left for him to finish his touch on this one, as we could be seeing going into overtime, which you have here in game 3, 2-2. Let's go.
It's our first overtime here today. So far, there's the potential of... sorry, right, hang on. I'm trying to do quick maths right here. No, can't do it. Not even going to attempt it. I was going to say, like, what the total potential overtimes we could have, but nah, I can't do maths that fast. I've had a glass of milk, so leave me alone. So, yeah. Sorry, Hannah? Oh, yeah, we could have 21 overtimes. But now we have the potential of, I think it's 17 overtimes. And in 22 seconds of our first overtime, Blue win. Let's go, boys. Come on, Blue. I believed in you 100% right from the start.
And for anybody keeping track on now on the counters, that is the 5th time I believe Jamie has switched sides and decided to come onto the blue team here. But nevertheless, my boys, which I've been cheering from the start, I will just point it out right now, have managed to take game number 3 here. And Kingsman stepping up to the plate. RMD, you got to do a lot better than that. I mean, not even breaking the 200 points. That's absolutely disappointing. I will be having words with you later on about that one. But the point is, they managed to hold on there, despite All-Star Reds coming back in it towards the end of that one. Yeah, Blues now have the advantage. I've got to be honest, Jamie, it looked all over after game 1, but Blues are looking good at the moment.
Yeah, you call me James. I thought I was in trouble there for a second. Blue, yeah, they're actually doing amazing that game there. They're definitely the more aggressive side, as you can see. 4 shots from Kingsman, 3 from Evoke, 2 from RMD. There, a total of 9 compared to the total of 5 by All-Star Red. Yes, All-Star Red, their goals did look a little bit more classy, but classy goals aren't going to win you games. They're just going to make you look good. You have to be able to do both, which is why I'm 100% an all-star blue boy. I was from the start. I don't know what you're on about.
I think we might need to bring the VAR in for that one there, just to confirm whether or not Jamie was in fact on the blue side from the start. I don't think he was, but nevertheless, we will look at that after this series has finishes. We get the 4th game of Evoke. Oh, Kingsman trying to get the demo there, and Evoke still managing to keep possession on that one. RMD spoons it too high, and Cubby's easy enough to send that into the corner. Not able to get the lines just as far as he would like to, and Blue still keeping possession here. But here comes Red now. Rapids!
Oh! Look at Rapid's car, everyone. That is just beautiful. RMD, my boy. Look at that. Nice, easy goal. But seriously, enough about that. Look at Rapid's car.
I'd rather not. I still have 20/20 vision at the moment, and if I look at it for too much longer, I might fear that I might go blind, because that's quite a neon-tastic car design he's got going on there. But unfortunately for him, it's not worked out, and he's let his team down. And oh, never mind! Rapids, the Snow Day player, comes back in, shuts me up, and makes it 1-1. Game on.
Never doubted him. Those watermelon wheels coming in clutch. Honestly, that is a bronze car for a GC player.
It's a bold move, I've got to admit, and I'll be interested to see in chat what you make of Rapid's car. If you feel free to give us a rating out of 10, and we can pass the message on to him as to whether he should decide to delete that car forever or keep it in library. But nevertheless, Cubby, at the crossbar and in, and I'm going to stick to my guns here, Jamie. I'm not going to switch sides. Blues are going to bring this one back into this one, but I'm guessing. Are you going for the Reds again?
What do you mean go for the Reds again? I've always been on the red side.
My mistake. My mistake. Sorry, I wrongly assumed. I think there was a bit of static interference on my end there, so I apologise. Jamie and his Red boys are marching on at the moment with just over 2 minutes played on the clock. Oh, sorry, 2 minutes? Oh my word, the milk is getting to me now. It's only been a minute. Don't panic, people. Still got plenty left to play for here. Is Evoke trying to get this one down? Can he get it off the backboard? He can't, and Kingsman whiffs. I'm going to call him now. Can't get the second touch on that. And Blues got to find something soon. They have! Kingsman, whiff. Just scratch that from recording. I never said that.
That was a brilliant pass from RMD there. As he hits that off the backboard, Kingsman comes straight in for it. Everyone's a little bit out of position there for the Red boys, which is why I've been on Blue right from the start. And in saying so, Blue with a strong kickoff there. Kingsman gets the pass across over to Evoke. Evoke hits that up off the ceiling. JW Cinema tries to catch that with the flip reset. Goes for a little dribble of his own. Evoke is up. That's some aerial bumps and demos, and this is just a little bit of everything as Kingsman. Oh, getting off the post. RMD up off the corner. Evoke is up. Oh, tactical fakes there as Rapids tries to make that big booming clear, but it doesn't go far enough. as RMD passes that down to Evoke. Rapids now hits that up in the air across his own box. JW Cinema has to make a 50 there in the middle. Rapids with a very important save from Evoke there. A little bit of demo action there by Kingsman. Now you see Evoke again takes that ball up into the corner, but he's intercepted by JW, but Kingsman is there. Blue just don't seem to be letting the ball out of the red half at all at this very moment in time.
Not, but here comes Rapids now, and currently at the moment it's only the one vote on his car design from Axelos, who gave him an 11. I don't know whether Axelos needs his eyes checked, but the fact is, unless anybody else votes, we're going to have to say Rapids car design is probably the best we've ever seen in the RSC history. So do vote if you think it's worse than an 11. But nevertheless, the point is, it's 2-2 at the moment, just over 2 minutes left to play on the clock. Never mind, JW Cinema steps up from the midfield, sends it in, and Rapids, oh, lovely pass from in into the path of JW Cinema. I mean, that's a goal steal if I've ever seen one there. I'm sure Rapids are going to be having words with him, but yeah, I'm going to have to mark JW down for the goal steal. That's disappointing team play there.
Nah, here, that's calculated. That's making sure that, he was low on points there.
Oh!
I'm just going to shut up. I'm just saying, JW Cinema has done 164 points, all because of that goal.
Oh, and just to rub it in, I mean, the whiff count just went crazy then, as there was 2 whiffs there from Reds, 1 whiff from Blue, and currently we are sat for the total whiffs for the series at 18 for Blue and 17 for Red, which is a bit of a turnaround there if you are keeping score at home, as it seemed like Reds were a little bit lacking on the whiffs, but it's coming to an all-tie game. But as the actual game goes ahead, it's 3 all-tie game, minute 40 left on the clock.
Indeed. The All-Star Blue are currently on the counter-attack. Kingsman trying to get a solid pinch, but unfortunately it doesn't go that far. JW Cinema takes that in the air, catches it, tries to get a little pop off the ground. Big clear there, RMW. Alright, so RMD is still there. Bolt trying to drop that off the backboard, but can't. Ball. Oh, what's a bug got here? No, JW comes in, manages to get that clear, tries to get a double tap off the wall clear. Kingsman, no. Intercepts, big 50. RMD off the sidewall, over to a book. Manages to keep that on the ground. Fakes the flick. That's a good team pinch there, but unfortunately the ball just does not want to leave our red side at all.
Doesn't indeed, and with just under a minute left, the Blues have got to make this possession and domination count, but nevertheless, here comes Cubby off the backboard. Can you get the read on that one? He can't. That's just devastating, disappointing. We'll be having words from later on, as that was a potential highlight of the series there, and he completely whiffs it instead. But here he comes again, Cubby popping the ball up, but R&D, good speed from him, matches him in the air. But this is a little bit better from the Reds. They seem like they're trying to find the momentum with 30 seconds left on the clock. But I have every confidence in the Blues that they will be seeing this game out no problem.
The way Blues are playing right now, they're actually just playing some really solid Rocket League. They're keeping the ball away from the Reds as much as possible. The ball doesn't seem to be leaving the red half that much. Just as I say that though, Cubby catches the flick, gets an extra touch. The hook is there. 5 seconds left. Reds need to do something here. The ball was in the blue half there. Are they just going to let this ball drop? They are, as we go into our second overtime of the series.
Here we are indeed, and we're still on for, 17 OTs now? As the quick maths from your maths. Never mind. Oh well, that was an exciting OT. There is JW, gets the demo, pops it into the corner, whiffed by Kingsman, whiffed by Evoke. JW says, okay, if you're going to miss this, I want to slot in the back in there. And there you have it. Reds. Have they tied the series up? I've lost track, Jamie. What are we on now?
Yes.
Put you on the spot. I'm pretty sure that was game 4 there, and that's now 2-2. It is indeed, as I can see on the stats board there. We are professionals here at RSC. We know exactly what's going on. We're keeping track of everything, the things that matter, and the matter of the fact is it's 2-2 to both Reds and Blues. So I'm still looking good for my game 7 here. Yeah, I mean, there were signs as well, Jamie, in that one that we could see some actual all-star gameplay in there.
honest God, some of the plays they were going for, Cubby going for all those technical, off the ceiling, double taps, flip resets like mad. He's got his Season 8 GC3 tournament winner tag on. He is he's getting ready to carry this team as much as he can from the bottom. JW coming in as the MVP there, which is quite surprising. Like I said, he was sitting at 164 points until he stole that goal earlier. He didn't steal it; it was a tactical steal.
Tactical.
It was a secure. It was a secure. That's what it was. It was a goal 100%. Secure. As we're in game 5 now, and it is we're at 2-2 in the series.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen flip resets. I am quite grateful of that because I did promise in my tweet earlier that there would be flip resets, and I have seen at least one. So I will not be called a liar after this series is over, that's for sure, which is good to hear. But here we go with game number 5 underway. And of course, just to remind everyone watching, this is the best of 7. So we're going to draw this out as long as we can. As Kingsman trying to get on the end of that one. RMD, shot on target, JW, good save from him on the line. No whiffs in sight at the moment, but as the whiff counter stands, it's now 21 to blue, 19 to red, and still plenty left to play for on the whiff counter.
Starting off strong for the blue side once again as they're keeping possession. They're trying to keep that ball in the red half, but now red are on the counter attack. RMD plays that ball straight over to Lobby, and Rapids double commits with him, which isn't meant to be on the script, I'm seeing at the moment.
Jamie, keep the script down. You know, you've got to keep this I can't think what the word was. You've completely thrown me there by telling everyone this is all scripted. It is not scripted. I can guarantee this 100%.
It's okay, I can't read, so like they just essentially give me paper. I just love it. Tries to get a pass across the middle, but no one's there to receive it. Evoke and Kimsman teaming up together to get the ball out. Evoke with the shot manages to get a wee bump, and RMD managing to get that little touch redirect there. That was brilliant. Evoke pre-flips into that. RMD with a little redirect to make sure that goes straight in goal. That was a lovely bit of play, and that's why I've been 100% blue all 4 games played so far.
He has indeed, and he will remain blue for the rest of the series as long as they keep winning. And at the moment, blue's looking very, very stable, which is great to see. Now, as soon as I say that, Kingsman, shocking defense there as the third man. All he had to do was hit the ball, but nevertheless decides to allow Cubby just to step in front of him, get a little touch, send it on target in the back end there, and there you go. As we were, 1-1. 3 minutes 20 left to play.
Indeed, that is some great little passing play, great bit of foresight and vision to see where your teammates are. And just to say that, it was a great save by JW. He had no boost though, so unfortunately couldn't really follow up on another touch. RMD is up. Does he get the double? No, JW is up. Bobby manages to make a very important save just in front of the goal line there. His low boost as he pops that up onto the side wall there. Tries to get it clear, but Kingsman, as he is actually known, is there to keep that ball in the red half. Boat takes off the ceiling, tries to get another touch, but he has no boost now. Lobby was going for the air drill, but RMDs says no, get out of the air, stop it. He sees the potential threat there and says no, as JW takes that up onto the backboard, but Boat says exactly the same. Rapids plays that ball across over JD, and Rapids.
What a save!
No, you stole my goal. I'm not even allowing you to get one.
Oh.
Rapids, much like me, deciding he wants to be on blue side as well.
Yeah, we probably should have told the lads this is not a game of Mafia, but I don't think the memo was passed on there to Rapids, and it keeps the blue team in it, which is great to see. My prediction is still very much in place at the moment, but here comes Cubby now on right hand side. Pass infield into JW, just has to hit the back of the net, gets bumped out of the way, but somehow the ball works its way into the back of the net. It was a shambolic effort there on the defence from blue team. They should be hanging their heads in shame there, IMD, and he needs to make it up to me somehow by taking up the other end of the field and getting a quick response. Otherwise, I will be disowning him as my blue team player.
Louis there telling everyone in the chat he's done the most as he makes that assist and that goal come true with that very important bump, that great pass as well. Now, Evoke and the rest of the blue side hanging around in the red half. But JW manages, oh, he's got no boost to really follow that up as Evoke says, no, we're going to take this ball back into the red half and we're going to try and counter-attack. We're also going to steal your boost as well, and there's nothing you can do about it as Kingsman manages to get an equalizer while he's sitting playing in the Fortnite Llama Rama car.
The Llama Rama car, my word. I never thought I'd see it again. I thought it died a death and it sort of disappeared into the archives of people's inventories. But nevertheless, Kingsman has brought it back for this special occasion because why not indeed? And fair play to them. You know, Blues brought themselves back into it. They did exactly as they should have done. And they could get another one here. Was the save on the line there by Lovey after a shot from his own teammate there. You've got to feel like somehow on the red team they've decided to just give up all hope in being an actual team and saving their own shots, shooting on their own nets. Something's got to give at the moment, but currently we're 2 minutes left on the clock.
As Kingsman in the Lamarama car tries to get a shot off. Now Rapids has the ball, tries to take up for an air dribble, unfortunately loses control of the ball. JW Suna taking a shot, great save by RMD. Now Rapids quick turns on that ball before it enters the orange half. And Lubby now bounces that across the front of the net. No one's there to receive it. JW Cinema adding to that with counter there. Rapids trying to get a good 50. Lubby is backwards. What's he got here? Goes for the flip reset. Doesn't quite get it. Kingsman can't get it back. That's still a goal. And now my guys in red are being carried by Lubby.
They are indeed, and I'm sorry, Kingsman. I'm going to mark that one down as a whiff on the line there. I'm going to also blame it on the fact that he is wearing the Llama Rama decal on the Octane. If he'd have got something that was a little bit nicer and a little bit better, he might have had a touch on the ball in that one, but nevertheless, he missed it, whiffed it, and he's let his team down as they are now a goal down with 50 seconds left, and they nearly were 2 goals down there, but they've got every chance now. They've just got to try and get something under this one, but Cubby punting the ball back into the Blues half. RMD can't do much with that one apart from pass it to the red. And with 2 seconds left, they are on the back foot here. Evoke trying to get the own goal to wrap it all up. Instead hits the post, and that is going to be another whiff because he should have own goaled that. Nevertheless, I'm devastated, Jamie. Blues have lost that one.
Yeah, we are about to go into game number 6. Red are currently on match point at the moment. Like I said, Cubby, aka Lubby Smells, is actually MVP there. Backpack on, nice and tight. He's got his teammates in it, nice and comfortably. Those passes were something else. They were so good there.
It's amazing to hear you speak so highly of the red team, Jamie. It's taken a good few games for us to hear that sort of motivation there for the Reds. But nevertheless, it's good to hear that you're back on the red side there, as you always have been, of course. Always, of course, yeah, always. And as we go into game number 6, trying to 6, yep. I swear to you, there's nothing in my drink. It's all to do now for the Blues, and as I can see on the stream, we have a black screen, which... Oh, no, wait, there's the ball. Never mind. Ignore me. Let's just get this game underway, and it's basically all to do for the Blues. They've got to find a way back into this one, otherwise they are going home with the tails between their legs.
You can see, actually, a lot of car changes here by the Blues side. Evoke has switched over to a Dominus. He's been sitting playing in an Octane hitbox all day. JW trying to get that pass out. Rapids now hits that to the side. I think he's going to be intercepted by Evoke. Kingsman as well has also switched over to a different Octane. The same hitbox as before. JW back in the Dominus. You see now Blue once again being the most aggressive side within the first minute. And our RMD in the it's the Nomad, I think it is, isn't it? Car.
I mean, I've got to admit there have been some questionable choices here on the car choices, and there's this lovely save there by Rapids on the line. His car's working out for him on this occasion, and that's a beautiful save there keeping the red team in this one early doors. But in response to, the Nomad, whatever you want to call it, the Scooby-Doo van, or just absolute disappointment from Psyonix is another way I would describe it. Interesting car choice, and whether it's going to pay out for him, we will see. But still plenty left to play for. 0-0. Never mind.
As you say there, Kingsman with his SSG decal manages to get a very important goal. Evoke doing all the work there as he gets past one, gets past another, and Rapids is just sitting on the goal line. Nothing he could have done there. That was just laser beamed into the top of the net there. 3-minute 45 left. Blue currently in the lead, and possibility of a game 7 here.
It is indeed, and the possibility has just been strengthened there as Kingsman, Wingsman, whatever you want to call him. The legend himself steps up, and he is on fire at the moment. Sends it into the right-hand side, squeezing it in. Whiff on the line there. That's another one to the counter, which we are currently. I am totaling up the whiffs as we speak, and I'll give you an update as soon as I have anything.
But there's been more than 4 whiffs. Oh, that's a great bump. Anyone there able to finish it? No, they're not. Evoke has to come in and clear that ball off his line. Lubby is there, double tap. What a goal. What a goal by Lubby. That backpack is on something tight right now.
We've been waiting all series for some people to pop off, and it seems like they've popped their clocks off indeed. Don't know what I'm talking about, Jamie, but the point is I'm just absolutely stunned by the fact that we've seen our first double touch off the backboard there. Came from Lubby Smells, formerly known as Cubby, and he's given his red team a chance, but here comes Evoke trying to shut that door firmly shut in their faces. The door is open now for the red team to come back into this game, tie things up. They've just got to be brave and confident enough to walk through the door. Can they do it? I say no, because I want to see a game 7.
Just as you're saying that, the ball was very much in the blue half. Lubby is there again, just being a nuisance to everyone. He's stealing boost, getting all these really high skill mechanical play. JW gets that amazing redirect, double tap, off the sidewall there. Gets that redirect and it just goes. I think he touched that a bit too hard there. Now you see RMD tries to flick that ball, but JW is there. Evoke is on the backboard to make a big clear. Now 3 in the air, going for that ball. Rapids is now on it. It's him against Kingsman. Can he get back to it in time? As he plays that ball across, he gets that past everyone, but unfortunately no one's there to sink that ball home. Kingsman now is up, but Lubby meets him in the air. Now Evoke on the ball. Rapids pass that ball down to Lubby. Lubby just lets that doink off the nose of his car and equalizes. Here we go. But boys in red, they're saying we don't want a game 7. Let's try and get this over and done with. Now I need a milk.
I am hugely disappointed in my blue team at the moment. They had it. They were looking confident. They were 2-0 up. All they had to do was just shut the door, but instead they decided to take a sneaky peek and get a little bit too confident, and they've let Reds come back into this one. I will be having some strong words after this series. But Lubby, lovely save there on the line by old Kingsman. Punts the ball straight back into the Reds' half. And it's all now to do with the Blues. They want to try and find a way to get that game 7. They're working hard on the right-hand side here, off the backboard. Kingsman, but Lubby, formerly known as Cubby, I don't know what to call him at the moment, but the point is Cubby is absolutely carrying his team at the moment, bringing the Reds kicking and screaming back into a tie game, and with a minute 30 left on the clock, we're all square.
Well, Kingsman is up. The ball currently in the red half now. Rapids. Lubby's going ahead, gets one demo, and the shot. Off the post! Tries to take a shot from distance, but no, Rapids is back in time. Now Evoke is up, pops that ball super high. RMD's trying to come in on it. Rapids hits that off his own backboard. Now Lubby, he's low boost though. Nobody realized. JW manages to come in, gets that ball deep into the blue half, and they take it straight back out again. There is a minute left. Evoke plays a pass across the front. No one's there to receive it. Kingsman a little bit high up on his rotation there. Plays that over to Evoke, who loses control of the ball on the sidewall. Goes as far as Kingsman. Kingsman now knocks out in the blue half. JW not getting an important touch. Kingsman makes that pass down to RMD. Now Lubby has the ball. I think he has boost as he does a little pass over at JW. That shot's not on target, and Evoke is there to get the clear. And unfortunately, he hits that backwards. RMD is there, though. He has baited into. JW has hit that high. And Lovey and JW and Evoke, that is 3 whiffs all at once. Rapids is by himself. He's got a point. Just like that, 15 seconds left. We might actually have a Game 7 after all.
We might indeed. And more importantly, lovely bump there. I completely missed that one, but that was a lovely bump to clear out the red defense on the line there. But as I was going to say, more importantly, Reds have taken the lead in the whiff counter. We're currently at 38 to Reds and 37 to Blues. So Reds are regaining the lead on the whiff counter. Oh, the ball! No! Oh, no! Blues, you numpties!
We're about to see another overtime. That was a great touch. Great shot by Rapids. I think I was hoping when I seen JW go up, I was like, oh man, JW has to get this touch here. That would just be something special. But no, it looks like we might see an overtime. Lovey cannot get past that ball over RMD. RMD with a big clear, and indeed we do. Now, I think this one is going to last more than 8 seconds here.
I reckon 15 seconds, but we could be wrong. Oh no, coming! Oh, Evoke, good speed from him to match that one in the air. And yes, we hit double figures on the OT counter. It seems like both our predictions have gone firmly out the window, and we could actually be on for something quite exciting. Here is JW coming in from the left-hand side, not able to get anything on the end of that one. Punted upfield, Evoke. Oh, Cubby nearly double committing there with Rapids, but keeping the ball very much alive for the Reds now. Bring it on the left-hand side, touch from him. Can he get the read off the backboard? He almost carried it, yes!
I told you my boys Reds had this in the bag from the beginning, and Lovey secures it with that amazing double tap. Quick tie, chat. He types the most. He has done the most for the All-Star Reds team. And that was some absolutely amazing play. I can see Cubby peeking typed into the chat. Yes, 100%. 4 shots, 3 goals for him alone. 654 points on the board as well. What an amazing series we have just got to spectate.
We have indeed, and I must say I am hugely disappointed in my blue team. I thought they had that one in the bag and they've let themselves down on this occasion. But yeah, I mean, you can't take away from Cubby when you this is an all-star game. We knew there were going to be some big plays, and that one at the end there, the read off the backboard. I thought his teammate was going to absolutely destroy him and take, rid him of his moment. But nevertheless, Cubby steps up, sends it in the back of the net. And there we have it, Jamie. Your red team, your red boys have gone marching on and taking this one.
Yeah, I am proud. I said it from the beginning. Red have this all in the bag. I did say they were going to take it in 4 because I completely forgot that it was a best of 7. I actually thought it was a best of 5. Had I known it was actually a best of 7, I would have said they do take it in 6. So therefore, I am going to award myself a gold star for that prediction I forgot to actually say. So yeah, 100%. I am correct. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, like I said, we're going to have a consult with the VAR officials at the end of this stream. But yes, nevertheless, Jamie has taken the first prediction 1-0 in this game that I've decided to make up on the spot between me and Jamie as we're casting 3 series back to back. He is currently leading that one. And just give you an update for the whiff counter. The Reds have won it. They got 39 whiffs to 37 to blue. That's what I counted. If you think I'm wrong, well, submit a report to RSC and complain about that somewhere else, not here, because it's not a time or place. Because we've got another series coming up for you now as we're stepping up, Jamie, into the next tier up. We're going into the Masters.
We are going into the Masters. Over on the Masters, we have blue team. We have Duts, Genzo, and Vecta on the blue team. On the All-Star Red team in the Master tier, we have Rukia, Dider, and Taylor. And we will be back. I think we'll be back within 5 minutes or something while we're just setting up the lobbies and things, and then as soon as all the players are in, we're just going to get right off to it. I think, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in hanging around because I'm pretty sure. Well, I just know for a fact there's a lot of players that absolutely hate us casters for waffling on for too long. So yeah, we'll be back as quick as we can. We'll get straight back into that. So don't go anywhere. We got more epic Rocket League coming for you.
They say I'm dangerous 'cause I broke all their cages. No, I won't sit and take it. No, no. They left me for dead, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
welcome back, you beautiful people. It's good to see you, and glad for you all sticking around, for those of you that did. And we've just seen an absolutely amazing series from the elite all-star players. It did take a little bit of time for them to warm up and get into it, but nevertheless we saw some epic plays and had an absolute blast nonetheless. And I've upgraded my glass. You'll be glad to know I am now matching Jamie's fancy martini glass there. He's refilled his milk. I've refilled my glass as well. And Jamie, we've got another epic game coming up, haven't we?
We do indeed. Like I just said, just when we had left the previous series just there, we are now in the master tier. On blue team, we have Dutz, Genzo, and Vecta. We have Rukia, Dider, and Taylor over on the red team. Sorry, did I get that the right way around? I think I did. Blue team, Dutz, Genzo, Vecta. Red team, Rukia, Dider, Taylor. Yeah, like you said, it did take a minute or two for the guys to warm up. And I think towards the end of those matches as well, they did start kind of getting into the mind of, this is show matches, what we're meant to be showing off here. And they did. So we got to see some amazing play. Cubby with 2 amazing double taps there to help secure that Game 6 win for the red team. Those were my boys. I back them 100%. Not once did I have any doubt cross my mind that they would lose. And they just played so well. It was absolutely amazing. And I'm hoping to see more of the same. Obviously we've got a little bit of a delay at the moment. We're waiting on a few of the players to join. So I'm gonna say I want to see more of the same. We've got another 7 games to potentially watch here, which is also potentially another 7 overtimes, and after that we have 7 more games possibly, which is also another potential 7 more overtimes. So we might have a grand total of 17 overtimes today, which I don't want, but I do for the content. So, guys, if you're watching and you're playing, you know what to do. I want to ask, who do you think's got this one, since you put it on me last time?
I knew that was coming. But the fact is, Jamie, I've got to go. I've got to stick with blue on this one again, just for no other reason than it is my favourite colour, and I feel like the master blue team, they are going to be hurting after seeing their elite blues just absolutely fail at the final hurdle. They will be wanting to make sure that they represent the blue team and give them the best shot they have at glory, so that when we go into the Premier team, the Premier Blues are going to absolutely annihilate them and show just the Reds just how useless they actually are. So my prediction is going to be with the Blues, and I'm sure, Jamie, whoever you decide to pick for this one will of course appreciate your unwavering support throughout the entire series. Who are you going to go for?
I'm actually going to just hope that all cars have fun. I think I'll sit on the fence for this one. That's it. I'm going to play a very safe bet, and I'm just going to I'm going to say we're going to see maybe at least 1 goal a game, and at least 2 whiffs a game, and we're going to see some good Rocket League.
Yeah.
Come on, you Reds!
Come on, you Blues! Don't listen to Jamie. Yeah. I think as well we're going to reset the whiff count there, and we're going to see whether these guys can actually. You like to think with the fact that this is the we're stepping up into the master tier, that the whiffs are not going to be as much. But I kind of get the feeling though, Jamie, that when you go up in the tier, obviously your skill level increases, or so I've been told. I've yet to experience it personally, one day maybe. But I've been told that the skill level does increase, and therefore the potential to go for some epic plays also increases. Now, the question is whether you go for those epic plays means that you make more whiffs. That's an interesting predicament, and what's your thoughts, Jamie? Do you reckon you're going to see more whiffs on this game, or is it going to be just goals galore?
I think actually what we have the potential to see is a lot of really good mechanical plays that are interrupted last moment. You know, we're going to see people go for like maybe potential double resets, potential, you know, ceiling doubles, all sorts of stuff. And I think someone at the last moment is just going to come out of nowhere and just go, no, and completely deny any of these fancy shots. And there's a very big chance that we'll probably just see a really boring couple of games, to be perfectly honest. But we hope that's not the case. We hope that's not the case.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, you just like to think that these guys just know there's no pressure on this game whatsoever. But nevertheless, I mean, yeah, that's all I hope for. Yeah, we don't get the boring game. These guys go all guns blazing and we actually see something kick off. I mean, at the moment, Jamie, we are trying to power for time. I'm not going to sort of try and lie to all the folks, all the millions and millions of people watching this that we're trying to drag this out for any reason other than the fact that we are waiting for a player to join the lobby. So if you are that missing player, you know who you are. Join the lobby. Join the lobby so we can actually get this game underway. But nevertheless, get in it. Come on.
Get in.
Here you go.
Do it now.
But whilst we're waiting for him, I suppose, I mean, I've yet to see anybody else, apart from me and you, Jamie, because obviously we are of a different class to all the viewers, but I've yet to see...
Our shirts and our ties, you know.
Exactly that, but I've yet to see anybody post on the Twitter feed their get up for how they're watching this game, and I'll be very disappointed if we don't get at least one person also dressing up for the occasion, because this is the creme de la creme of RSC, and it deserves some sort of dignity and upperclassness, whatever the phrase is. And yeah, if you got a tie on, if you got a bow tie, do post it on Twitter and let us know, and we'll give you a big shout out. But I'm just disappointed, Jamie, at the moment. It's just me and you just raising the game, really.
You know what? I'm not going to stand up because then you'll see what I've got on down below. But let's just say I'm business from the top half and party time in the bottom half right now. Okay. Actually, I say party time. It's more bedtime, to be perfectly honest.
I was about to say party time on a Sunday night. You'd be struggling to find many clubs that are open. All the partying happened yesterday, unfortunately, with prospects and challengers. They all went for an absolute booze up after their All-Star game, or so I've been told. Rumour has it. I can neither confirm nor deny whether that actually happened, so don't hold me to it. But nevertheless, we're still waiting for that player. And I don't know about you, Jamie, but I'm struggling at the moment to think of entertaining facts about any of these players, because I don't know who any of them are at the moment. I think I've maybe sort of...
I will give you an entertaining fact. Well, it's entertaining to me, but it's not Rocket League related. I can tell you that the dot above the letter I is called a tittle. There you go. Interesting fact for the day.
And if anybody laughs at that, you only have yourself to blame. You need to look long and hard in the mirror. That is not funny. That is
genuine word.
Yes.
You know, grow up. Simple as. Yeah, come on. We're all adults-ish here.
Yeah. Give or take a few years, whether it be sort of physically or mentally. But nevertheless, yes. Lovely fact there, Jamie. And I'm trying to think of one myself. I mean, I suppose the only fact that I've got is at one point the amount of Barbie dolls in the world was equal to the population of Canada. I don't know if that if that is still true or not, but I was told that in good I can't think what the word is. I was told that a few years ago, and I've always remembered that, and that's my interesting fact. But I don't know whether Prime Minister Trudeau of Canada would appreciate that or not. But yeah, that's my interesting fact. If you've got any more, let us know in the chat, because we were really trying to pad out some time here, because we're still waiting for that player to join the lobby. And I know...
I guess we're just going to have to 1v1.
Well, yeah. Actually, I'll tell you what, Jamie, me and you should go and join the All-Star teams and be their Achilles heel, should we say, and just bring it down to our level, should we say.
Yeah, it's a 4v4. Just go around and demo everyone.
Now that is a genius idea. Yeah, we could definitely, make it a bit interesting. And it's not exactly what people are here to see, because we want to see the flip resets and the double taps. But two crazy casters driving around the field trying to take out all the top players in the master tier. Who wouldn't want to see that?
Yeah, I can definitely tell you that if we were on either of these teams right now, whatever team we are on, their whiff counter will be huge, because we will barely touch that ball.
I don't know. We might get 1 or 2 touches in, and
Off.
yeah, but there's also the occasions when I don't know, the ball gets given to us just because they feel sorry for us. There's also those occasions, and
the lowly champs, give the ball to the peasants down there. Let them get to it. We are still waiting for this player to come in, and I think we are actually.
to see the quality casting skills of RSC here. So if you're wondering what's going on, we're just waiting at the moment. But thanks for joining us nonetheless. And if any of you people that have joined us from the raid have any interesting facts, do let us know in the chat. Me and Jamie are given 2. I've still yet to see any more interesting facts, and that's very disappointing, Jamie. So do you have any more?
Do I have any more interesting facts? I do indeed. I am not currently Googling interesting facts as we speak. Don't hold me to that. You can't prove anything. Trust me. I can tell you, a crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. A shrimp's heart is in its head. It is physically impossible for pigs to look up into the sky. And that is not the first thing that popped up on Google. 100%. You can't prove anything.
Yeah, I mean, who needs to go anywhere? You hear all the amazing stuff here at RSC. We like to keep you on the edge of your seats with some interesting facts that Jamie has just picked off from the back of his mind. Absolutely amazing, and thanks for that, Jamie. And just to keep people an update, we are waiting for I think they got a sub coming in now in the form of Dida, from what our producer has told. So if you can obviously step on it.
Dida's meant to already be playing.
Is he? Well, I'll tell you what, Jamie. I mean, I think we should probably just go to a be right back screen, and rather than us waffling on talking about absolute rubbish, we'll get this sorted, come back, and then we should hopefully be able to get a game of Rocket League underway, because that's what we're here to see. So bear with us for just a moment. We'll see what's going on, and hopefully see you in a minute.
Yeah, we will be right back, folks.
What you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay, won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running.
Welcome back. We told you it would be as quick as you can, and we've actually got all the players waiting in the lobby now. So, Jamie, I don't know about you, but I want to get some Rocket League underway. So why don't we just forget all the chit-chat, forget all the stupid facts that we've been talking about. Let's just get straight into it, get over to the field, and let's get this game underway, because I don't know about you, Jamie, but this is going to be popping off now. They've made us wait this long. They better bring their A game now.
Yeah, 100%. These guys, you know, we've had a little bit of delay. They're going to be a little bit restless, you know. We're going to see some mistakes because of this. We're going to probably see some amazing plays because of this as well. As we are about to kick off here, and just like that, the red team, whiff one, park it down. Red team, whiff one.
Don't worry, I am right on top of that. I mean, I was primed and ready to go. I didn't expect the whiff to happen so soon, but nevertheless, here he comes. Dida trying to make up for it. Trying to make up for that early mistake there. Lovely path infield into Ritzia. But unfortunately, Taylor's not able to get on the end of that one. Dida, can he get the shot on target? He can! And there we have it, Jamie. We're straight into it. 1-0 to the red team. And it looks like my blue teams have they've fallen asleep. They've waited so long. They're not quite at the horses. And there they are. They are 1-0 down.
Just like that, I had said the red team are going to probably take this in 5 games earlier on. If you didn't hear me say that, you're a fibber. You're telling lies, and you are trying to put a black mark against my character. And brilliant play there as well from Dider, being able to get that goal. And just to see Taylor here, pass across to Dider again. 2-0. Red team are currently on fire. 2 goals within the first minute.
Now, I have a very important question for you here, Jamie. Is it Dida or Dida? How would you say it?
I pass. Yes.
He's back on the fence, people. If anybody in chat knows how to say whether it's Dida or Dida, I don't know how you would communicate that to us in the chat, but I'm just intrigued nonetheless, because it seems like Dida, as I'm going to call him, is popping off, but Taylor stepping up, saying, don't just look at him, look at me as well. But it comes off a lovely touch there. Genzo should have done better, should have sent it into the corner, instead sent it into the path of Taylor. And we're not even that minute played on the mark, and red team looking very strong at the moment.
So I had red team back from the start, and just like that, another shot. That is a whiff, and Rakia? R? With a goal from distance.
Rixia?
If someone could tell us how to pronounce these names, it would be most helpful.
Indeed, but currently on the whiff counter, the Blues are absolutely leading the way on the whiffs. They've got 5 whiffs to Red's 2. But I suppose what people are more interested in is the fact they are 4-0 down. And we're nowhere near the halfway point here. There could be 5, but Taylor instead sends it into the corner, and Vector easy going to scoop that one up. Can't quite clear his lines. And the Reds are absolutely punishing the Blues at the moment. They're making them wish that they'd waited just a little bit longer. Rixia! Oh my word! Squeezing it into the bottom left-hand corner, and that's 5 to Reds. It's a walkover, Jamie.
Here, it really is. You see Vector. He's saying in the chat, you know, he hasn't played for a week. He's just having fun with it, you know. Rixia as well is just like same, they don't care. They're just here to have fun Rocket League. And it turns out while they're having fun Rocket League, they also seem to be popping off. They're playing like a really well-gelled team. Genzo goes for the double tap off the backboard, but he's interrupted there. Vector is up. Tries to catch that, unfortunately it doesn't work. Didier now, huge flick past Genzo, and Dutz has to come in, and then Genzo pops that up for a clear. Vector is now up, so hit that down towards the orange corner. Taylor tries to get a touch. I'm not too sure if that was a whiff there, as Genzo hits that up off the ceiling. Dutz comes in trying to get a shot there, and the defense for the red team is just way too strong. And Dider knocks that over to Taylor. Taylor with the free jump cannot get on it. That would have been an amazing little play for the red team there.
I mean, that's a massive mark on the whiff counter to the red team there. They had the open, they should have scored. But the worst signs, Dida. Oh, nearly got the reset on that one, but the worst signs before they made that massive whiff of red. That Blues are going to bring themselves back into this one, and they nearly did again there on the line. but nice little catch there. I think that was by Dida. Takes it away from Red's half, but here it comes back into the corner. And this seems a bit more like it. It seems like it only took 5 goals against them for the Blues to suddenly think, oh, wait, we're playing Rocket League, not Fortnite. And finally showed up and looking like they might, never mind. I don't know why I said it, Jamie.
Eat your words, buddy. Red team are just absolutely annihilating right now. Rixia coming in, stealing any potential clear there. And just like that, boom, 6-0. There's still 2 minutes on the clock, you know. This is it's not winnable at all. And as I say that, Taylor's just like, you know what? We're putting on the Brazil. You know, you're not allowed to score on us. Only we're allowed to score. Even Taylor right in the chat straight away. Brazil incoming. 1 minute 57 off.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think this is the potential for the most epic comeback you have seen in RSC history. With 2 minutes left on the clock and 5 goals, Dutz trying to work his way in the left-hand side there. Didn't quite get on the end of that one. And there's still plenty of time left here to get 5 goals. I can't say I've ever seen it in my lifetime playing Rocket League, but nevertheless, there is still every opportunity. But the Reds probably looking a little bit more comfortable at the moment as Dida trying to get something on the end of that one. Oh, Dutz on the line! And he's keeping the Brazil firmly at bay.
Honest to God, you see, Rooks at the other side there, pre-jumping from so far away, and that ball just couldn't get passed across. Ruxia intercepts that ball there as well. Genzo has to hit that off the sidewall. Dida with a shot from distance. It is well wide though. Taylor is now back on the ball, takes that up off the sidewall. Oh, fakes out one. Tries to get a little flip reset pass. Ruxia now up. To get the flip reset, does, but unfortunately doesn't make connection with the ball again. Dida is trying to get it. And can Rixie get back in time? No, they cannot. Looks like the Brazil is not on, but there is still potential for the Barcelona.
Never. My Blues would never let that happen. They've avoided the Brazil, they'll avoid the Barcelona, and they're going to bring some sort of a comeback into this one. I mean, admittedly, they're probably going to lose this one, but nevertheless, they've still got plenty more games after it to make this up to me and prove to themselves exactly why they are in the All-Star Blues. As nearly got another shot against them, but here they come again on the attack, and Taylor as a third man taking a nice defensive stance on that one and keeping the Blues at bay. And just under 35 seconds left now. I don't know about you, Jamie, but I think Reds might have this one.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people right now would be saying it's winnable for the Blues, but it is not. They're just lying to themselves, to each other. It's just major copium. And in saying that, Blues have actually started to play a lot better in the last 2 minutes of this first game of the series. And Rixia is trying to get it clear. There is 10 seconds left. Dutz, unfortunately not. Oh, Genzo thought Vector was coming in. Dida. Oh, Rukia. Pre-jumping again. I have never seen so many pre-jumps in a game, and I think one of these will pay off. We are going to see a nice little freestyle pre-jump goal between the All-Star Red team for sure.
I think we are indeed. I mean, you know, the fact is, if you're watching this thinking, what the heck's going on? And I can see in the chat as well, people saying, no, why not change the team names? The fact is, this is the All-Star match, so we can't really change them to any other team name apart from red and blue. Otherwise, it would make no sense whatsoever. But this is all about being, you know, giving the players a chance to pop off. And we had little signs there from the red team that they are working together and trying to sort of play some fancy plays. Blues took a little bit of time to get into it, but credit to them, they did finally get some shots on target and they did get a couple of goals. So as we go into game number 2, there's every possibility that we might see something a little bit closer and just a little bit more exciting, shall we say.
Yeah, I think we are going to see a little bit more exciting. I think that was a little bit of a wake-up call for the All-Star Blue team there. They didn't realize just how much the red team were able to pop off and what they were going for. And now that they've got a little bit of taste of how the red team are playing, they're going to learn how to adapt to that, because playing at this high level is obviously being able to adapt to how your opponent plays is how you win. And I think they can do that super fast as we kick off here right at the start. And just like that, Dieter fakes it, but interrupted by Dutch straight away. Now Taylor flicks that ball high. Goes for a little air dribble, but can't get to it. Genzo. Oh, it's just been demoed by Taylor. He then steals boost. And Dutch still there. And that ball is... Oh, can Taylor get back to it? What a little catch. Let's see, just trying to get that ball to just pop up in front of net there. And just right off the bat, it looks like the red team have just been on fire. As I say that, your boys in blue come in and yeah, they take the first goal. 36 seconds off the clock.
I mean, that is, I don't know if you classify that as a doomsy dish, but that was certainly a doomsy dunk nonetheless. Lovely little solo play there along the right-hand wall there by Genzo, stepping up, fighting for the blue team and giving them every opportunity. As a slight, triple commit there by the Reds, leaving the net wide open, but none of the blue team able to take advantage of that one. And here they come now, the Reds trying to get the Blues on the counter, and a little bit of back and forth at the moment in the midfield between both teams. Will the first mistake happen for the Blues or the Reds? Who knows? But the fact is, there's a bit more in it, and the Blues are actually 1-0 up and looking a lot more like a team than what they did in game number 1.
Just to say that, Taylor, that's going to waterfall down. Taylor's straight back on to that. All by themselves. You know, just big bang there. Genzo doesn't know what to do. And just like that, 1-0.
I mean, okay, I need to revert back to my tactics from the previous series. Blues looking absolutely terrible. They're not looking like they're going to score at all, and they got every chance that they're going to disappoint me. For right throughout this entire series, I don't even think they can score a goal at this current form. So hopefully with 3 minutes and 30s left, maybe Reds can show them how it's done. As Dida popping it into midfield and Dutz tidying that one up there. And at the moment, the Reds are actually looking like they're going to find something, and Rixa can't quite find a double touch, and it's still 1-0.
Oh, Genzo getting a goal there. But no, Taylor remains solid on the goal line, makes a very important save. Dieter now is up, got some boost, goes for the air dribble, bump, gets it, and just like that, it is 2-1.
Oh, he should be in police custody after assaulting Genzo like that. Dida, lovely dribble, lovely bump to open up the net. Just lets the ball roll into the back of it, and it looks like my tactics of slating the blue team have completely backfired on me as we're approaching the halfway point, and the Reds again have got the advantage here in game number 2. So what can the Blues do? Can they find their way back into this one, or will they let me down even further? Only time will tell. But here comes Dutz now, left-hand side. But Sadie straight onto that one, and Jamie, the Reds are just absolutely smashing the Blues across the park at the moment, it seems.
They really are. The amount of pressure they're keeping up, the way they're playing as well is just constantly keeping the Blues guessing. That was a huge pop-up by Taylor there as well. Dieter, a little double tap off the side. Taylor with a little backflip, but no one's there to claim it. Genzo tries to get the clear. Dutz with a little 50 with Dieter. Dieter is now up. Vecta misses it in the corner. That's a double whiff there. One by Dieter, one by Vecta as well. And Taylor plays that ball across the middle. Only goes as far as Vecta, who hits that high straight back towards Taylor. Genzo decides to take control of that ball as Vecta was the zero boost. Genzo managed to get over Dieter, but Dieter gets a very important touch to make sure Dutz wasn't able to celebrate with an equalizing goal there. Genzo takes a shot from distance. Dieter, important save again. Blues seem to really be picking themselves up, you know. They kind of picked themselves up by their breeches and started playing a lot better. As you can see, it's a much closer game in this series. And just as I say that, oh! How's your axles, buddy?
Oh, Vector! Find that man a stretcher, because he's going to need it to play the rest of this game. The axles have been snapped, they've been broken in half, and my word, you don't want to be bit on the end of those sort of fakes, because you inevitably you just lose all confidence in yourself, and it's a long way from the bottom. But nevertheless, they're absolutely dominating at the moment. Taylor, trying to get the redirect on that one. Couldn't quite send it on target, instead sends it away. But Red all over them at the moment. Rixia trying to get a touch on the backboard on that one. And oh my word, Jamie, your boys in red are absolutely dominating at the moment, and it looks like it's all over for the Blues.
It definitely seems that way. There is a chance for them to come back, but with the way the guys in red are playing at the moment, it's near impossible to actually predict any sort of semblance of the Blues coming together to able to get another goal. And just as I say that, Caster Curse comes in, and Blues managed to pull one back. There is 40 seconds left there. That was great demos played that left that goal wide open there for Blue to come in and sneak a goal.
Come on, Blues. You've got every opportunity now. You just need to take your moment. Somebody has to step up to the plate. You know, this is not necessarily life or death, but for me, this will give me so much more confidence in you that you can actually play Rocket League. And I've made the correct choices in my life in going for Blues. That Blues going to win this. But you've still got to find one more goal as Dutch trying to get the air dribble there. Or the triple commit by the Reds. Lovely bumps in the goal. And Victor's got it! He's got it! He's brought the Blues back into this one. And Jamie, 20 seconds left on the clock and we're all squared again.
That was great play. Dutz was just absolutely bullying and harassing Rukia so much. There's a high chance we are about to see an overtime here. And it is 3-all. Dutz tries to get passed back to Genzo, but unfortunately gives us the ball over to Dieter. Now, Rukia, 10 seconds left. What have they got? They got boost in the tank. Oh! No, Dieter is now up. He's got boost in the tank as well. Genzo pops that high. He's got 100. Vecta is up. Is he going to get there? Oh, it's a little bit of a double whiff there for your little counter. And we have our first overtime of this series.
We do, and for those wanting, whoever that might be, the whiff counter currently stands at 12 to red, 18 to blue. The Blues are whiffing all over the field, but the fact is they managed to keep themselves in this game and bring out the OT here in game number 2. It's Dutch popping it in field, but Taylor's equal to that one. Trying to find Richter on the right-hand side, but Genzo just gives the ball away. That's not what you want to be doing, but what lovely blood there by Dutch! Sends it on target, Dieter's not going to be able to get back! And just like that, the Blues have found a way to bring themselves back into this one. Lovely challenge in the midfield there by Dutch. Little touch forward, and just like that, Blues tie up the series.
Yeah, 29 seconds of OT just there. Rukia has left the match straight away there. I think they're going for a quick car change. But wow, after that first win, which was so solid by Red, and for them to be yes, they lost the first goal in this game to Blue, and then they come back to be 3-1 lead. Now 40 seconds left, and it's all thrown away. We go to OT, and Blue come back, and that is why I have been choosing Blue to win all the way through this second series of the day.
Yes, he has indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Jamie never wavers from his support of his team. Moving on, we're going into game number 3 here. Both of us going for the Blues, and we feel like the Blues can definitely bring this one back into it. And they showed good signs there of bringing this series and grabbing it by the horns and showing Reds exactly what they can do. And as we I'm losing my words, Jamie. The milk's getting to me.
Oh, that's it. Dutch there just took life by the Ducks and slammed that one into the back of the net. Great pass across from Vecta. 5 seconds in. Red are falling apart right now. So fast. This is completely different from what we've seen from the previous 2 games.
All they needed was just a little bit of a warm-up, a little bit of motivation, and sometimes you need to be slapped hard and able to feel like you can dust yourselves off and bring yourselves back into this one, which at the moment the Blues are doing very well now. Vector deciding, nah, that's not for him, instead leaving Taylor to punt the ball into Dida off the backboard, but the Reds looking a little bit nervy at the moment. They've been caught a bit flat-footed, and it seems like they've lost all confidence in themselves, and the Blues have very much gone the opposite. I say that, Vector Oh, okay, right, Vector, we're going to have a talking to because I think that needs to be counted as a double whiff there because you just let your team down, missing the ball as a third man. Dida steps up, sends it back in there, and we're all square. Never mind, as you were, lads.
And here we go, 4:20 left on the clock. It is 1-all. And we can see Blue are now on the attack again. Duts with a miss now. Dieter is on the counter attack. Pops it high. Does he go at the air dribble bump? He does not. Duts now has the ball. Pinches it off the corner. Taylor is up to receive but can't do anything with it. Roxia now hits that high. Taylor backflips out of that. Dieter is up by himself. Genzo just what was he doing there? Just sitting waiting on the backboard. Vecta, what? No, you can't be doing this. That's twice now. Oh. So, just Vecta, what were you doing, bud? I think he goes for a double tap here. He's not going to get to it as Dieter. Very important save on the backboard. Ruxia comes in. Dieter and Taylor double commit there in the corner. Vecta with a pass across mid. Another double commit by Red. I think there's a little communication struggles for the Red All-Stars team at the moment.
Does indeed, and I think in chat I did see something about them blaming it on the lag, but that's a cheap excuse. They should know better, especially at this level. Dida trying to work his way in from the corner, didn't quite get the finishing touch he wanted, but nevertheless here comes the Blues now trying to put the pressure on. Never mind, Teddy thinks no, ignore that, we've got it in the game, we've got it in the bag, going to push up and get the offensive pressure here for the Reds. But no, never mind. You know what? This is a bit of back and forth at the moment. I don't even know why I'm trying to keep track of this, Jamie, because at the moment both teams are just punting it from one end of the field to the other. Neither team really taking control of this at the moment and giving us, the fans, exactly what we want. As Rixia trying to find a pass infield to Taylor. Not able to do much with that, and it's a little bit scrappy at the moment. As starts air dribble though, Taylor on the line. And that's a bit more like it. That's what we want to see. We want to see those plays, and hopefully we can see a few more of those as the time ticks past the halfway point.
Oh, what a pre-jump by Roxia. He manages to get the shot off as well from the pass off the backboard by Taylor. Genzo is now on the counter attack. Zero boost. Can he get the pass across? No, unfortunately not. Dida is there to cut him off. Now Dida going for the ball, manages to get passed back down over to Roxia, who pops that high. Dida is low boost though. Genzo manages to get back to it. The ball is currently in the blue corner. Taylor intercepts that little air dribble. Vecta manages to pop that ball back up into the red half. Dida flicks it over. Duts now with the shot from distance. That was a very important save by Taylor, who manages to knock it off their post. Goes for a fake of their own. Unfortunately, cannot get it. I don't think anyone wants to be as faked as hard as Vecta was in, I think it was game 2 there.
It was indeed, yeah, when he got his ankles broken and sent to hospital towards the end of the match there. But that's another one for the whiff counter. And I'll give you an update in just a moment. It's Dida now on the right hand side, and I've completely ruined my camera settings. I can't quite see what's going on, but I did enough to see Rixia step up to the plate, off the backboard, reads it nicely, sends it into the top right hand bins, and just like that, minute 20 left on the clock, and the Reds have the advantage.
They do indeed. A minute 20 left, though Blue have came back as they did in game number 2, so we cannot put them to sleep just yet. Dida goes up, intercepted by Vecta in the air. Vecta can't get back to that. Taylor hits that high, tries to get back to it, gets back to it indeed, gets past Duts, pass back towards Dida. Duts tries to pre-jump that 50. Dieter off the backboard, but Genzo is there. Dieter managing to steal that 100 boost, knocks that ball off the sidewall. Roxia, Dieter make a double commit there, but it works out at the moment. Roxia now taking control of the ball, pops that high. Duts goes up for it. Duts misses. The ball is sitting in the midfield at the moment. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere other than there. And just as I say that, can back to get back to it. No, Taylor is there, makes a very important save, but unfortunately cannot get the ball out of the red half. Yeah. It's the last minute curse for Red, but it seems that just after we hit like the final minute mark, Blue suddenly start playing out of their minds. We are seeing in chat there is calls for a little lobby reset. A lot of players are currently currently experiencing lag here, so there will be a little break while we reset the lobby.
I must say that is some quality excuses there from the master players. You expect nothing less that when they can't hit the ball, they immediately blame the lag. And nevertheless, the fact is, it's all square, and we could be seeing yet another OT. We do indeed. And I thought you were joking, to be honest, Jamie, when you said we could have potential of 17 overtimes. But so far, it seems like every game we're playing at the moment is going into the OT. And for those of you that are waiting for the Premier Showcase event that's going to happen after this one, you might have to wait a little bit longer because, yeah, we could be here a while.
Good indeed. Rinikia all by themselves in the red half. That's good posturing there. Unfortunately, 0 boost. Genzo managing to take control of the balling now possession. Taylor going over now off the side wall. Low boost. Ducks now on the counter attack, but Dieter has popped that high over Genzo. Hits that ball with his wheels, tries to get the flip reset, doesn't get that second touch. If they did, that would have been absolutely gorgeous. Rukia, the ball just gets away from him a little bit there. Good thing Red are back on their defensive rotations. Taylor's hit that up, being bumped off the ball, can't get back to it. Ducks hits that into the corner. Dieter, the shot across the front of net. No one's there to receive it and slam that one home. Taylor takes it though. Tries to get a double tap there, but doesn't. Ruxiet now. Oh, that shot or pass is well wide. Genzo now, low boost. Nothing they can do here, just gives the ball away. Dieter is up. Taylor, he was pre-jumping, trying to receive that. Ricky all by themselves. We went over our first minute of overtime. Minute 20 gone so far.
Indeed, and yeah, well, I've got to give a shout out to Larson as well in the chat. He's showing his support, and anybody's watching this, show us who you're here to cheer for, whether it be any of these players or if you're just here because you've got nothing else to do on a Sunday night. We want to know why you're here. We'd love to hear from you. But here comes Dieter trying to get the power read off the backboard. Didn't quite get on the end of that one, and the ball pops straight back into their own half here. And also as well, AS Conflict. We will have a look at the prediction results. That's nothing to do with us casters. That's unfortunately at the back end of Twitch. So we will have a look into that for you and make sure you get those valuable points nonetheless. But here comes Richter off the post, and it's just falling into the bar for Genzo, who clears the lines. But the offensive pressure is still with the Reds, but they can't make it pay. And here comes the Blues now. Can they make their field? No, they can't, Jamie. It's all a bit hit and hope at the moment.
Oh, it's a great pass by Rukia over to Dieter, but Dieter could not secure the shot there. Ducks now, 0 boost. Taylor coming in, stealing the ball away, wanting to keep up that offensive pressure they originally had. Vecta, unfortunately, that was a little bit of a miss-hit, a little bit of a double commit on the backboard there. No one's going for it. Taylor now with the shot, and it looks like it's going to sneak in, and it does. 2 minutes, 34 seconds of overtime. Red take game number 3, 2-1 in the series to the All-Star Red players.
It is indeed, and you got to feel for Genzo there, trying to clear his lines from the backboard. Instead, since it was his own net, it will be hurting very much on that one because you never like to lose an OT on an own goal. But well played though. Yeah, I think we are going to have a bit of a lobby reset as Dutz is pinging all over the place at the moment. So hopefully we can get the server reset and we can get back to the action straight away because. We are running a little bit behind schedule here, Jamie. I don't know about you, but yeah, we're going to be here for a while because both these teams are, despite the server issues or the lag or whatever, they're putting in both a solid performance there, and it seems like both teams have finally turned up to play this game.
Yeah, completely agree with you there. Both teams now all of a sudden have picked themselves up. They've started playing as much as possible. They're going all out. They're getting really good passing plays. They've got really good offense and defense, actually. I'm just hoping that after we've got back into this new lobby when it's created, that the people watching at home have no plans. Because obviously we've went over our time a little bit. We are running a little bit behind because of things outside of our control. And I hope everyone's just willing to stick around because we are still getting some top quality Rocket League right now.
We are indeed. This is Master Tier, so these guys know how to play. You're looking at the grand champions basically for this one. They can certainly you know, shine a light on how to play Rocket League and pull off some nutty plays when it comes down to it. So stay tuned for that. And then, of course, after this one, we do have the Premier All-Stars, which is going to be even more nuttier. So plenty of nuts on the table, and I've probably said nuts way too much. So how about we look to get over to the field at some point and get this game underway, because I've got to admit though, Jamie, I'm a little bit disappointed in Blues. They are 2-1 down in the series, and it's not looking good for my prediction. But nevertheless, your boys in red are pulling out all the stops at the moment.
I never once doubted them in the slightest. I would bet all the milk in the world that Red are going to take this all the way. I think as of now, it was actually the Red team that were saying that they were having trouble with connection issues there, as we are now getting them back into the lobby there. We're just waiting on a couple more. You see a couple of the guys saying they feel rejuvenated on this map. They're feeling like new men. They're feeling like better players. So I can't wait for this to kick off as we're getting ready. And it looks like we do have everyone back in, so we are just going to get straight into it right now. And we're just going to go watch some amazing Rocket League. We're going to cast it for you, yeah.
Yeah, we are indeed. For some reason, the players aren't joining, so whether we need to tell them to actually join or not, I don't know. There we go. They're finally joining. We can get this game underway. Is it 4? Yes, it's game 4 underway.
Yeah, indeed. We've seen a few little car changes as well. You see a Dominus now on the pitch as well. Taylor, good fake right from the start. Oh, sorry, I thought I had seen a Dominus. Oh, it is. It's a Dominus GT by Vector. Got that little engine popping up out of the hood, but I wonder if that's going to give the speed Vector wants and needs, as that shot does not go past Genzo, who's sitting on the line waiting. Dieter now pops that high. 2 up from Blue. Try to insert Taylor. Vector is there, but Roxia with the shot. It's just past the post. Dieter off the corner, but no, Dutz is there. Gets that touch. Roxia now tries to play that pass over to Dieter. Dieter hits that up off the sidewall. Gets another touch off the backboard. Taylor decides to fake the challenge there. And now Red are trying to scramble back, and they do just in time. Roxia now takes the ball in the air, catches a flip reset. Dutz manages to intercept that. Genzo manages to get a big clear back into the red half. 1 minute gone. We still haven't seen a goal yet.
I am very much disappointed in that, but Dieter stepping up. Oh, what a read! What a read by Rixia! Just when we thought we hadn't seen a goal and it's going to take a while, Rixia, lovely first touch from in, some off of Dieter, sends it off the backboard. Lovely reader by Rixia, and that's what we came here to see. That's what we want to see more of. Let's go. Rixia sends it into back in net. Reds are 1-0 up, and still plenty of Rocket League left to play.
We have 3:45 left on the clock. Dutz now with a huge flick. Dieter is there, hits that over into his own corner, gets it past one, gets it past another. Can he slam this one home? No! Dutz is back in time. That is a shame. Roxia and Taylor double committing there. Dieter double committing with Taylor straight after that as well. A couple of double commits. Just doesn't work out. You know, it turns out 2 double commits don't make a right, that's for sure. And we are about to see what Blue can do. Vector with the shot. Roxia is there. Low boost at the moment. Can you get pass across over to Taylor? Flicks that high. Dieter is there to receive the ball, but Genzo manages to intercept the Vector now. The shot off the post. Tries to demo. Unfortunately, doesn't work out, and we have an equalizer. 3 minutes left to go.
Let's go, Blues. Never, never in doubt. I knew they'd step up and bring this one back into it. And it just goes to show there as 2 minutes played on the mark. Dutz stepping up, slamming it home. And we have a game on again as Dutz, lovely kickoff from in, sends it back on target. But Rixia putting in an absolute shift in this game. Both ends of the field, but Vector, lovely bump from him. Can Genzo get on the end of that one? And there he is. Rixia is all over the field at the moment.
Vector has hit that to the side. Genzo is there, waiting for a drop off the ceiling. Now goes for a 50 with Roxia. That bounces high. Dieter is there to receive it. Vector back there, gets the flip reset catch, but unfortunately isn't able to do anything with it. The ball's still hanging around menacingly in front of the All-Star Red side. Genzo, big clear as far as Taylor. Taylor opts to take the shot, tries to get a 50 with ducks in the air. It does not work. Dieter manages to get that ball to roll up the backboard. Now, Roxia, oh, that was great interception there. Good little catch, goes for the little air dribble, tries to play it low. Genzo manages to read that, does not get faked. Everyone's scrambling back for the All-Star Red. Make sure that there is no chance of them to lose a goal on the counter-attack here.
The Blues. Blues have just got to ride a little bit of pressure at the moment. Here comes Genza now, left-hand side, but immediately met by Dida into the bar for Taylor. And just like that, Jamie's boys in reds have get themselves ahead. Another goal or two in the another goal in the back of the net is what I was trying to say. And I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I need more drink, but I've still got plenty of time left before I can go and get myself a glass there. And I don't want to stand up on camera because even though I'm like you, Jamie, looking dapper up top, there is a questionable outfit below, and I do not want to show myself on camera. But that's another thing for another day. And the fact is, a minute and a half left on the clock. Blues have got to find some sort of a response, but at the moment, Reds are just slapping them about the field and not giving them an opportunity. And here comes Dieter again, but not quite this time. And yep, 2-1 to Reds.
Oh, Roxia, great touch over to Taylor. He goes off the backboard. Dieter, can he read it? He can, but unfortunately that's a miss. It goes wide. Taylor steals the boost. Tries to pop that ball back up into mid. Roxia is waiting after that clear. Taylor is up. So was Dieter. Does Dieter get another touch after it bounces down off the ceiling? Does indeed. That's dropped in front of him now. Genzo with a big clear over towards Vector. Vector gets it over. It's off the backboard. Can you get back to it? No, Roxia now. Huge clear. Taylor with the dunk. It goes up. Dieter now off the backboard. Genzo there with the clear. Roxia is up. That's a double commit there. Well, Dieter, yeah, no boost. Couldn't get back to it. Genzo has had to clear that over to the side. Taylor now with the shot. It goes off the post. Blue are just scrambling on their defense at the moment. Roxia now got a flip reset. Goes for the double. Doesn't get it. Goes back over to Dieter. And now it's up to the blue side. They're on the counter-attack. Back to trying to get a shot, but Taylor is there. It makes a very important save over to the sidewall. And the ball still has not left the All-Star Red half.
Not indeed, and the clock is ticking down. Blues got fines for him, but here comes Taylor. Shot take. What a save by Vector! But it could be too little too late. As the Blues have still got to find out the goal, but it's the Reds that are putting on the final bit of pressure at the end. Genzo got to keep the ball alive. The clock is at 0, trying to get the flip reset, but does not able to keep that ball alive. And it's the All-Star Reds that are marching on to a potential series victory here as they have the series point in hand. And it's all to do now for the Blues. They got to do the reverse sweep-ish. Not quite a full reverse sweep, but nevertheless, they've got to win all the games now that are left to play. But Reds, I've got to admit, they're looking like they've gelled. They're looking good at the moment, and Blues are just a little bit all over the place.
Yeah, I think that that little lobby reset has helped out Reds significantly. You can see nobody's complaining about any issues here at the moment. Dieter is joining and leaving the match right at this moment and getting a little car change for themselves. But what plays by Red? It was just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. It turns out we've had a man accidentally cue a twos game while playing this tournament. While playing this series even. What?
I mean, how can you be in a private lobby, then leave and go and queue a twos match? I mean, come on, that is it's just ridiculous.
It's something else. We had to wait long enough for them to get here in the first place. Now they're here, they're like, nah, mate, let me get back to the grind. Luckily, they are back. We are about to kick off. All-Star Red team are currently on match point. All-Star Blue, they've only won one. This is game number 5. I did say red take this in 5 as well as Rukia. That was an amazing little bit of mechanical prowess there, trying to make sure that ball gets across. Taylor hits that ball over to Dieter.
Oh, clip that one and send it for fail of the week. I'm not too sure how much he knew about that one, but lovely play there by Reds. Genzo trying to clear his line. Vector just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Sends it into the back of his own net. And within 15 seconds, Reds have got the advantage, and they're going to be looking to press this one because we've got a Premier Series coming up after this one. And there we go, Dida stepping up, trying to make sure he puts the icing on the cake early doors here and just basically beat down the Blues and make my life a misery as I put all my points on Blue. And nevertheless, they're looking very shaky at the moment. Unless there's an absolute miracle on hand, Blues are going to be walking home with their tails between the legs.
Just as I'm saying that, Red are back on the attack. Taylor trying to get that pass across into mid, but unfortunately no one's there to meet it. Now, Rukia, Run, whatever they're called, absolutely playing the match of their life. And Taylor joins the whiff counter there and gives an easy goal to Genzo.
And the update on the whiff counter is we're currently sat at Red on 19 and Blue on 28. It is an absolute walkover in terms of whiffs at the moment for the Blue team, but that's not what they want to be leading in. But they have given themselves an opportunity here. They've brought it back to 2-1, and there's a lovely shot there, but that's just the wrong side of the post for him, and the chance goes begging. But still 4 minutes left on the clock. They've got every chance now. Just got to make sure that they keep the Reds at bay, but with a play like that, there's no chance.
Oh wow, look at this pass from Dieter and Taylor. That is just insane. Not even facing the goal to get that redirect and right into the back of the net. Red are trying to get this over and done with as fast as possible here. And I'm all for that since we are a little bit behind of schedule at the moment. Genzo, what? Are you okay, hon?
Do we need to have like a group session therapy after that? It's almost like he's just given up at that very moment. It's like, no, don't you dare clip on me again. We're just going to send that one into the back of the net just so he can reset. But my word, this game is this has gone very well for Reds. Disappointingly devastating for Blues. And Taylor,
Taylor. Oh, that would have been something special there by Taylor. It just seems that everyone's whiffing now. Genzo is up, pops that high, just get a double no out of boost. Dieter now on the counter attack, hits that ball high. It's going to hit off the backboard. No, Dieter and Vector were both up for that there. Vector actually manages to get a save for that. The ball is back in the red half, but it doesn't stay there long as Dieter, what a pre-flip, gets that touch, gets back to it. Vector, amazing save. Unfortunately, I wish he could have made another 4 of those earlier, but no, my boys in red are unstoppable at the moment, I say, as Genzo managing to make it a very important save, which was a lot better than their previous save where they knocked it straight into their own net.
Indeed, and I'm surprised not even at the halfway point, but this match has had it all at the moment. Whiffs popping off and lots of lovely plays going on at the moment. As now we reach the halfway point here, Dida trying to work his way from his own backboard. That's ambitious. You've got to give him 10 for effort on that one, but 0 on the execution as it absolutely went nowhere. But nevertheless, Reds coming now again on the attack. Dida, lovely flip from him, but Dutch reads it this time. It's taken him all series to finally get a read on the Reds, but he managed to get that one no problem. But here they come again. The Reds popping off the sidewall. Dida, beaten to it by the punch by Genzo. And I don't know about this, but Blues got to find something quickly, otherwise they're going to be going home.
Let's see Dida here now. It seems to be a 2v1 situation. Dida is low boost. He's trying to just... He seems to be outplaying everyone with that lack of boost as well. Genzo takes the shot there. And Dutz comes in to secure that. I think Genzo managed to get a bit. No, was that Vector with? No, it was Genzo managed to get that demo in the back of the net. stop any potential in and out squishy save there. But no, that is Duts coming in, and he's just like, I'm going to score, I'm going to score, I'm going to score. And he does indeed. It's, you know, there's only 2 goals left again. Dieter?
Oh!
What?
Oh, it's pandemonium at the moment in the Blues goal line. Dida trying to get the read, inadvertently passing it to himself, to his teammate Rixia. And Vector, I think just again, like Genzo, his teammate, just kind of thought, no. Let's just reset this one. Slots it into the back of his own net, and gives the red team a 3-goal advantage with 1:40 on the clock. Nothing but a mountain now in front of the blue team that they got to climb and try and get over. But Reds are absolutely dominating them on the backboard here, and Taylor trying to get that one, but no boost on his tank board to get anything onto that one. And here he comes again though after picking up the 100, but unsurprisingly, or surprisingly I should say, completely gives the ball away, gives the blue back to blue, but the Blues are just all over the place at the moment. They can't do anything as Dida trying to make it pay for the Reds.
Red team are absolutely phenomenal just now. That's why I chose them. That's why they are my boys. Rukia now, has he got the tank? Go for an air dribble off the backboard. Does he have the angle? He does not. Dieter decides to back off that. Let's Taylor go. Rukia manages to get that ball as it pops up off the backboard. Dieter with the shot. Unfortunately, it's just a little bit high. Dieter is going to knock that back to Taylor. Nearly own goals it, but it's okay. Taylor was rotating back. Knew they could get there. Ducks. Very weak shot goes over to Dieter. Dieter is up. Roxia. Taylor. They're all in the air. Dieter's is like, no, get away. I'm putting this in the back of the net myself. Guys, leave me alone. Stop it. Look. This. No. I know yous are coming. Everyone. I've never seen 5 cars jump for 1 ball. That's a lie. I play in champ. What am I saying?
I was about to say, probably you've never seen 5 cars jumping it for in this sort of level of Rocket League, but I think if anything, they were probably going for a red arrows manoeuvre there, just giving his teammates support as he drove it into the back of the net, and a lovely little play there. And I think we're pretty much done and dusted, which I'm sure the Premier players are going to be very happy about because they're going to be on very soon. But as we try and wrap up this final game here for the red team, they're going to try and finish with a flourish. Here comes Taylor, he sends it into the back of the net. Not quite the Brazil, but nevertheless putting the icing on the cake there. 7-2 to the Reds, and it's been an absolute walkover.
Yes, indeed. That was a brilliant little pass over to Taylor. Duts was caught on the post, wasn't able to make a save. There is 7 seconds left. There is this possibility that we can see maybe 1 or 2 more goals, but I'm not going to be hopeful here. I say that as Dieter is up, manages to get it up off the ceiling. No, back to hits it off the sidewall. Rukia is there trying to keep it up, but no, that ball hits the ground. And like I had said previously, Reds take it in 5.
You are on form tonight, Jamie, with your predictions and also your support, your unwavering support for your red team is never faltered at all tonight, and it's good to see that still very much the case. But yeah, Reds absolutely dominated that last game there. It's no surprise in that they finished 7-2, and I think that if anything, the Blues... It's difficult as well when you're playing a show match and you've got nothing to play for and you're getting absolutely smacked by your opposition. Yeah, it's very difficult to sort of try and find something fancy, but it just goes to show you, you know, even at this level, we're still seeing plenty of whiffs because the whiff counter got to 35 for blue and 24 to red. So that gives me much hope going forward, Jamie, that if I ever reach this sort of level, I will still be whiffing just as much as I do now.
I'm not surprised at I am quite surprised at the amount of whiffs we've seen. And we have now left the elite and master tier behind us. We're going to go into our final cast of the night, the premier tier. So, you know, it is ourselves casting it. We are with you all day long. We are looking sharp. We are looking fine. Honest to God. And I hope that the teams play as good as we look, that the teams we're about to see. On the blue team, we have Luke, Capo, Morgs, and Smashy. For the blue team, we have Alls, Renshiro, and I don't know how to pronounce that. Walounds? I'll say Walounds. For the red team, they're about to come go on to their series best of 7, and we will take a short break while we quickly get the lobby set up. We get everyone in. Let's just hope we have no delays on this one.
Fingers crossed. See you in a minute. Welcome back. We are back for the penultimate. No, this is the final series of the night. I've lost track of how many games we've done. Me and Jamie have been going all night long, seen some absolutely insane plays, and we're here for the finale. Finale? Jamie, man, it's getting late. But what I'm trying to say is this one is the big one. This is the Premier All Stars. These guys can play Rocket League like no one else. And we are expecting some big things from these players, Jamie.
We really are. I actually cannot wait for this series. It is the Premier level. It is the highest of the high. These are like bubble team level players trying to qualify for RLCS level players and stuff like that. So we are. I'm hoping to see a show, like a proper show match, like the All-Star Red team were giving us in the previous game, going for all sorts of insane passing plays, going for all sorts of interesting flip resets, double taps, off the ceiling double taps, and things like that. Just go back to Taylor's goal from that pass from Dieter earlier. Things like that as they're sitting on the sidewall, pretty much right beside the corner, jumps off that backboard side, and it's like less than 20. It's an acute angle for you to score from. It was just insane. It was brilliant. I want to see more of that.
We do indeed, and I mean these players they definitely have the capability to do it. And I as an all-star match, I kind of like to hope that you know, it's not going to be a case of all the players going to go mashing in for it and trying to stop these plays from happening, because we want to see some absolutely insane plays. I certainly know with a couple of them from sort of Smashy and Lucapo as well, who play for Sanctuary, who sort of I know and have seen on stream, they can hit some absolutely stunning goals, and hopefully they you know, being on the same team, hopefully they will gel together and you know, get those moments of glory. And as you can see there, OLS and Willons, Vlons.
Yeah,
That one's going to be difficult.
Not a W. I was told by production because I was struggling to pronounce it earlier.
Well, I mean, sort of back, you know, giving us something to think about at the end of the night. But what I was trying to say is these two teams, coming from Fearless as well, you know, two players that will know each other's playstyle very well. And I think it's just going to be a case of how Morgs and Renshiro fit into their respective teams. But hopefully, with the fact that you have on this occasion two players from the same team, on the same All-Stars team, that's very difficult to say, especially when it's a late one. Hopefully we're going to see some absolutely stunning plays. So I don't know about you, Jamie, but I'm going to stick to my guns here. I've said blue all night. I'm going to say blue for this one. Are you gonna go red?
I can't not. I can't not. Red have been playing so well, and I think they're going to play so well again. I think red is the color. I think red is the colour. There is no such thing as a blue wall, since it seems to have been getting knocked down left, right, and centre.
Wow.
We are about to kick off Manfield Night. Players are now joining. Right, okay. You think blue's going to take this? How many games?
Well, you know, Smashy and Lukabu, if they can pop off like I know they can, I can see this being a clean sweep. But seeing as we haven't had it yet, I am actually going to say this is going to go the full distance, go to game 7, because these players are absolutely insane. As Morgan off the backboard there, can't quite get it into the path for Smashy. And yep, I'm sticking with this, Jamie. Game 7, blue going to take it, and we're going to see some epic plays.
There we see Smashy now managing to get that. Let's look for you come in from underneath. And yeah, that was a great little play by Smashy. Managed to get a little wave dash, jumps to hide Lucapo. And yeah, we have our first goal within 30 seconds.
Indeed, and it's come in the form of a blue goal, which is great to see, as I finally have unwavering confidence in a blue side that can actually go ahead and not disappoint me like the two previous blue teams have done. And hopefully we can see a victory chalked up on my board. But Vlons, I tell you what, that's going to get me every single time. Trying to clowns.
Like clowns with a B.
Okay, that I can understand, and hopefully I won't forget that. But here he is now on the right hand side, inspired for Shiro, path in field, but saved there by Morgan. And Red looking like they're trying to get an immediate response here.
And Shiro now with the shot. Morgan with the goal-line save. Luke Capu now over at Smashy. Smashy 50 with clowns. Now, Ren manages to get that out of the red half. Lucapo hits that off the backboard, and Owls cannot get that away. Clowns was up, could not get that. Now Morgan is on it, gets it past one, but Owls is straight back there. Cannot get that touch. I think we've already hit 5 on the whip counter, and we're just about to enter the second. Sorry, we were just about to leave the second minute of the match.
Oh, indeed, I'm surprised by the amount of whiffs that we've seen so far, but maybe this is just the nerves, because this, of course, means absolutely nothing in terms of these players' careers, but they will be wanting to win nonetheless and make sure that they cement their place in RSC history. with an All-Stars victory under their belt as OLS comes charging up the midfield there, but just gives the ball away cheaply and instead allows Morgan out to try and push him in. And Smashy, I mean, I don't know what the relevance is of him being on the PS5 controller is, but nevertheless he's felt it definitely vital to be in his name, but it seems to be working out for him at the moment as he's on the line. Can he get this one? He can! And Smashy smashing the door closed for the Reds on the goal line.
That was unfortunate for my boys in red just there. All's now. Late flick, and he gets the dunk there on Smashy, and just like that, we have a tied series just after the halfway point. It was a great play by OLS. Smashy just cannot get that clear. OLS was coming in from up high and just dumps that into the back of the net.
Smashy was indeed smashed on the line, and unfortunately for him, the ball rolled in after him. So here we are, all tied as you were, as Renshiro trying to get the flick over Morgan. Got the flick, but didn't quite get the control he wanted. Now Clowns, that one on the corner there. I knew I'd struggle with it, but I didn't think I'd struggle that much with his name. That's really annoying. I might end up calling him Clowns instead, as Morgan popping the ball into the path of Clowns. Gets a shot on target, and just like that, Clowns has sent it into the back of the net, and he's given Reds the advantage.
It's a great little, it was a potential pass there. Ren couldn't get onto it though, and I think the boys in blue there thought that was just going to be smashed into the back of the net, but no. That just rolls all the way through, and Blowns manages to get that goal. OLS is up to get the read. No, it does not. Ren is sitting at back post, but turned away from it. Now Blue are on the counter attack, but that demo by Ren has left it open, but they couldn't capitalise at all. And Ren on the rotations back there, making a little double commit. Them and Blowns, Lukaku. Oh, over to OLS, the opposite of the bottom right hand corner, but Smashy is able to get back to it.
Actually been an absolute beast on the goal line at the moment for Blues, keeping the Blues firmly in contention for here, but they still got to find one goal at the moment, and currently the Reds are putting on offensive pressure from all over the pitch, and fortunately for Blues, nothing's quite working out for them, but here they come on the counter-attack, but Clowns, that one manages to get the save on the line. He's probably going to hit the crossbar, but he had to make sure nonetheless. Sends it in the corner. A minute left on the clock. Blues still got to find one goal. Maybe got it.
Unfortunately, no one in red was able to make an important touch there. Smashy air dribbles it all the way over, but no, that is cleared. OLS now trying to get that ball out of the half. Blowns just been bumped off of that by OLS. Smashy by himself. Ren is coming in. Going to pop that high off the backboard. Morgan is up. Does get a touch to send that further on. Luke Capo now goes for the pinch on the ground. Down to Smashy. Plays it back to Luke, but that is cleared. Blowns is up. OLS has just been bumped off that. There's a little bit of a whip there. Ren now on the ball. Makes a 50. Still has possession. Unfortunately, Morgan comes in. Now Smashy has hit that high over to Morgan. Morgan is low boost though. Blowns now. Now Red need to get this ball out of their half. There's 10 seconds left. They cannot lose a goal right now. They need to let that ball just slam into the ground, and it's going to do just that. And our All-Star Red take game number 1.
Absolutely gutted. Blues got off to such a good start, but they just couldn't keep up the momentum and keep the Reds at bay. And yeah, I mean, they still put in a good performance there. I mean, Smashy, 6 saves on the board. Absolute fridge in defence for the Blues, and he's going to have to make sure he carries that on going forward, because Reds are definitely putting in a lot of pressure on the offence there. But disappointingly though, Jamie, I've yet to see any clips of the highlight reel here, and I was expecting at least 1, maybe 2 in this first game, but maybe they're just warming up. We will see.
Yeah, I think they're just warming up. They're definitely kind of just playing their standard kind of Rocket League here. But just look at this, right? Looking at the shots for the All-Star Red team. They have 11 plus 3 is 14. 14 shots in that game, and they only managed to get 2 goals out of it. They were peppering that blue net. They just insane, you know, like how many shots they managed to get off, but unfortunately none of them seemed to find their way into the back of the net. The defense was just so strong there. as we are about to kick off Forbidden Temple, match number 2. Can Red be doing what they've been doing all day and just taking it in their strides, you know, playing really good Rocket League and just securing these wins?
Well, that's not what we're here to see. And I think, if anything, if Red want to convert those chances into goals, then we're going to have to see a few flip resets, ground pinches, backboard reads. You know the lots. We want to see them really pop off in this one, and they've immediately gone on the offensive here, trying to keep the Blues at bay by just slaughtering them on the offense, going to get the shots in. But so far, nothing's quite worked out for them. Smashy thinks better of that one. Decides to head back now. Blowns trying to get the read on that one, but Morgan straight onto that one. And a little bit of back and forth here, but Smashy gets the ball on the halfway point, but can't quite get the shot on target. And the Blues, here they come now. What can they do on the offense? Smashy out for that one, gets the read on it. What they can do is they can send it into the back of the net, and they've given themselves, again, the first goal of the game.
Great little touch by Smashy, hits it right down, tries to get it under Ren. Ren does actually get a touch, but it's not enough to keep that ball out of the net. And with 4:20 on the clock, Red have to come from behind again.
We saw them do it in game number 1, and I'm sure they'll be able to do it here in game number 2. I'll be hoping, of course, that they don't, so that my boys in blue go marching on and tie the series up. But they've got a long way to go at the moment. 4 minutes left on the clock, and as I say that, OLS slams that one into the back in there. Awkward touch there in the corner by Morgan. Renshiro gets a nice little read into path of his teammate. Slots in back in there. 1-1.
Brilliant. 1 minute gone on the clock. Exactly. 4 minutes left to play. And we do have a tied game. The boys in red are now on the attack. OLS goes for the flip reset. I don't think they caught it there. Ren plays that ball across the front of the net. That's a double commit from your guys in blue. And now Blondes hits that high. Can OLS get back to it? Can get the read? No, Smashy is there to secure a clear there. Now Ren has hit that ball. Laser beams that across. OLS plays that over to Ren. Ren, now, what have they got here? Off the top of the backboard. Is anyone there? Bonds is, unfortunately, Smashy. Very important save. OLS now, just trying to get in the way of the team bumps just at that moment. Morgan now, flip reset, tries to get it over Ren, but no, Ren manages to read what was happening there easily. Smashy now, pass it down to Morgan, and Morgan now, 2-1 to your boys in blue.
Laser beam focus there. Lovely touch off the ceiling by Smashy. Gets the bearer of the 50 up high. Falls nicely into the path of the Season 6 Grand Champion Morgan, who, of course, being with that title, you expect him to hit it, which he did. Sends it into the back end net. And again, the boys in blue take the advantage. Now the question is whether they can hold on to it or whether they will disappoint me yet again.
As you're saying that, Ren is going for the ball. Opts for the flick. OLS could have went for a demo and left a nice easy open net, but decided against it. And what was that by Ren? Now let's just see this again. Off the sidewall, it bounces off the ceiling, off the backboard, and he like pinches it on the ground a little bit. It's only 20 mph, but wow. What a read. What calculated that was, you know, from my Renshiro in red.
Somebody clip that one, because I'm going to have to see that one again and again. The angle is just ridiculous, whether he meant it or not. Of course he's going to say it's calculated. He's a Premier player. Everything they do is calculated, but my word, I don't know how much luck was involved in that one, but here they come again. Lovely double demo there, taking players off the field left, right and centre, but at the moment didn't amount to anything. Luke Boo now trying to get the dunk on him, which he has. What a read by Locapo. Gets the ball from his own half, punts upfield. OLS trying to get the read on him, but Locapo says, nope, I'm going to slam that one in the back of your net. And just like that, the blue team are taking their advantage again.
We have Blondes now, demoed off the kickoff. Morgan now, tank full of boost, but no, cannot get it past anyone. Smashy is there, off the corner, off the ceiling, passes that straight down to Luke, but unfortunately ends up saving it on his landing. I'm not saying he's Mafia, but that was very Mafia-like. To see Clowns now. Big, clear, smashy, whiffing that. Another one for your counter. Morgan hits that high up off the corner. Clowns is low boost. Ren was kind of a little bit awkward trying to go for that. Also low boost. OLS doing anything you can to try and keep that ball in the blue half. Smashy now on the counter attack. He's got it past everyone. Trying to get it into the middle, but OLS reads that as the ball is hit high. Can Lukaku get back to it? No, OLS is there. Now Ren on the dribble. Gets it past one. Oh, what a fake! And then a team bump as well. No one went for that. That's just a shame.
This goes to show you at this sort of level, every little bit helps. And Morgan trying to send that one in on his own air dribble. Didn't quite get the finishing touch. He was shut out by the red team there. But the point is the Blues are still keeping up the pressure. Lovely demo there on the line by Lukaku. Trying to drive out there, but the Reds are under a lot of pressure at the moment. It's back and forth across the net. Something's got to give in a moment, but here they come now on the counter-attack. But Smashy shuts them down straight away as a third man. Lovely little play from him, but keeping the ball very much firmly in the Reds half. Oh no, Flowns! Where did that come from? He somehow manages to get the read. And just like that, blink it and you miss. Flowns gets the read, sends it on target, and we're all square again.
Yeah, just like that. We have 40 seconds left. 3-3. What a game. What a game. This is just... There's goals left and right. And just after saying that, I thought we were about to see another put Blue back up again. Little bit of lag coming from a couple of players. And just like that, Morgan does pop that back. Oh, we do have OLS currently. He is having a little bit of connection issues there. You can see his ping popping up and down. It seems to have settled itself just now. But that goal was a 3v2 situation there. Red are not going to be happy about that.
They're not, but you can't take it away from Lukaku. He was absolutely insane read off the ceiling. Managed to get the touch off the crossbar. Would have been absolutely insane if it went in the back of the net, but here they come now. Smashy gets the read on that one, putting the icing on the cake and giving the Blues a 2-goal advantage as we've got 16 seconds left on the clock. Blown's awkward touch on the sidewall will set it all up, but you don't want to be giving the ball away like that at this sort of level, because players like Smashy will indeed smash you in the face, send it in the back of your net. And with 16 seconds left, 5-3 to Blues.
Red need to do something special here. I don't think they have it in them. And I see that off the crossbar there, and he's then interrupting any chance of a counter-attack. Clowns. That ball's just going to go up. Everyone's going for it. Ren with this save there, and now with a shot off the crossbar, and it bounces down. That is GG's all round. That was a very, very good match to watch. Still isn't as showy as we would like. Not a whole lot of mechanics. Just really good Rocket League we are seeing right now.
Was indeed. They certainly seem, though, like they're building up the momentum here, tying the series up Blue, and just giving themselves, keep themselves in this one. And yeah, it seems like it is progressing slightly. So we've gone from game one when not much really happened. We got game two. We're seeing slight signs that these players are about to pop off. And hopefully come game three onwards, we're going to see some absolutely insane plays. But at the key point though, Jamie, is Blues have tied it up, and I've still got a chance of one of my Blue teams winning a series.
I think you're right. I think there is a very high chance that our guys in Blue, that's right, our guys in Blue, not just yours, they're mine as well, might go on and take it. As I say that, they are on the attack straight away. Smashy, it bounces high up above the crossbar. Luke trying to keep that ball in the orange half. Morgan now with the shot, managing to get a dunk as well. OLS plays that across. Lounge isn't there to receive it. Luke is, though, as he's bumped off it. Ren by themselves as it passes from Morgan over to Smashy. And within the first 30 seconds, Blue once again take the lead in the series.
It's a lovely team play there. All three players on the Blue team involved in that one. And it seems like Morgan's slotting in quite nicely with Smashy and Lukaku. And just like that, we've seen it happen before. Blue team taking the early advantage. They're taking the first goal of the game, and Morgan trying to get the second one there, but didn't quite get past Renshiro, who's solid on defense there. And here comes the turn of red now. OLS thinking a little bit of going for that one. Leads it's for his teammate now. Here comes the red, but straight on it is Morgan trying to shut them down. And red's looking like they're trying to find some sort of response, not quite getting the finishing touch they want at the moment.
Getting shut down at every opportunity by the Blues here, as that shot was saved by Blondes there. Out Ren with the 50. Morgan is there. Morgan opts to dribble it, take it slow. Ren managed to get a touch, puts an end to that dribble. The ball has still yet to leave the red half. Luke passes that over to Smashy. Smashy with the shot. Just like that. 2-0. 3:42 left on the clock.
That's the sign of a two-man crew that have played a lot of Rocket League together. Smashy knew exactly what was coming. Got himself set up nicely for that one. Sends it into the top corner, or even into the corner. And 2-goal advantage here with 3:40 on the clock to remain. Red are going to have to dig deep, find something in it. Otherwise, the Blues are going to go marching on, and they're going to get a 2-1 series lead.
Ball does not seem to want to enter the blue half at all, and when it does decide to pay a visit, it is only a very quick visit. And just as I say that, it visits back in the blue net. OLS there. Pass over Vlounds. Vlounds managed to get that touch off the backboard. OLS follows it up, snipes that straight into the middle of the goal. There's nothing anyone from blue could have done about that.
Oh, that's disappointing there for your boys in blue, Jamie. Have you changed the lead inches yet, or are you still got every? Are you still very much firmly in the blue half there?
Oh, I do that with words. Yes.
I've got.
The ball is now back in the blue half, having another short trip there. And Morgan manages to go, no, you're going on holiday over here. Lounges up, tries to get a pass across. Look at it off the ceiling, but over to Red. Drops that down for Lounge. Smashy now, catching the ball, takes it over the wall. Tripped by Ren. Ren now on the ceiling. Morgan is up to meet. Now OLS. Picking up the 100 boost, passes across over to Vlounds. Vlounds back up to over OLS, but Lukaku meets them. Now Ren hits that high. Smashy is there, catches it with the flip reset. Can get back to the ball. Hood, but no. Vlounds comes in really fast there. Bit of a battle in midfield we're seeing right now.
No, neither team really sort of taking command. It's just smacking it from left, right, and forward at the moment, and hoping something's going to give. And here comes Bounds. Oh my word, lovely save on the line from him, and just keeping the ball alive for the Reds at the moment. But Smashy, good speed from him. It seems like this PS5 controller that he wants to make us aware that he's using is working out quite nicely for him at the moment. Here comes Lukaku. Can't quite get that on the right side of the post. Instead, sends it into the corner where OLS can take it away, but loses out on the 50 with Smashy. Giving the ball away is Morgan, no, into Blounds, and this is entering a very odd period where not seeing, oh my word, Renshiro, almost the casters curse. About to say not really much going on in front of the net, and then Renshiro, the golden opportunity, instead getting the read, decides to say no, we don't need the goal just yet, we're going to keep it close, and a minute 18 left on the clock, and they still got to find one more goal.
Ren taking it slow, but that might have just been too slow. Luke with the shot. Luckily, Ren with low boost was able to get back to it. OLS on the counter attack, but can't get it out of his half at all. Now we're in the final minute here. Ren is on the counter attack, flicks it high. Luke is up. Lounge is there. Shot on the backboard. OLS comes in and equalizes in the first 9 seconds of the final minute.
If I'm going to critique that one, I would probably say they should have done it a lot sooner than that. I mean, they had every opportunity to do so, and they've left it until the last minute of the game, and that is not good enough for a team of this quality. But nevertheless, they've managed to tie the series up, and here we are with 45 seconds left on the clock. Morgan now trying to get the immediate response. Can he get a receipt? He can!
Little flip reset right there. Great little pre-flip into that touch. Takes it off the wall. Gets the flip reset. Manages to get it past Ren and OLS, who were both last back. Now 40 seconds left. That might put a little dent into the mental game of our all-star red team. We will see as OLS managed to touch it off the ceiling. Goes for a flip reset themselves. Red was there to also help pre-jumping. Now Blungs by himself. The coat with the shot. Morgan tries to get a bump, but OLS holds strong. The shot from distance. And another equalizer. 17 seconds left. It's almost like a repeat of game 2.
It is indeed, and we're going to have to be here for a little bit longer, it seems, as we're going to have yet another OT. Unless somebody can get something off this kickoff here. It's Morgan going up against OLS. Who's going to get the better of that one? Lukapu coming out on top for the blue team. Sent it into the corner, but Renshiro holding strong. And not able to clear his lines, though. It's Morgan trying to keep the ball alive for blue. Smashy trying to get on target. Not quite there. Lukapu, can he keep the ball alive? Decides to take it back into midfield and pops it across, and he's going to ground it. And indeed, we go into our OT. I've lost count, Jamie, the amount of OTs we've had in this tonight, but it's definitely a lot.
It is a lot. I could tell you that we've had some.
Thanks, man.
I have completely forgot to actually mark the overtimes from our previous series. I know we had 3 in our first series, and we have had a couple more since then. But now Smashy is on the ball. First 30 seconds, and Blue have very much been the driving force of possession and the game so far. Blowns manages to get it past one, gets past another, tries to pass it over to OLS. OLS cannot get the touch. Luke is now on the counter, he's in the air, up, ball hits the ceiling, over to Morgan. But Ren is there as the ball hits the backboard. Ren tries to pass that down to OLS, but unfortunately can't get it. Blowns. Oh, just like that. OLS's shot is saved. Smashy tries to clear that, but the ball hasn't left the blue half yet. Blowns is now on the ball off the ceiling, gets another touch. Smashy is there to meet it, but now Ren in possession, got the boost as well. Luke takes that off the ceiling, goes for the musty, gets past one, gets past another, but OLS is there to make the save, and Ren with another important save from that shot from Morgan. It is still 3-all here. Woo.
How's it 3-all? I do not know, but Renshiro, absolute hero on the line, and keeping his red team in this one firmly, but nevertheless, minute 30 gone in OT. Renshiro is now trying to get the better of the 50, but Smashy beating him to the punch on the 50-50 there, but ball still very much in blue half. OLS off the ceiling, going to fall awkwardly, but Morgan able to clear that one off the line. And Red's putting in a good offensive pressure at the moment. Can Renshiro get this one on target? Lukapu making sure he got to that one first, but it's not cleared his line here. He comes now on the left-hand side, trying to get them on the counter-attack. Renshiro, though, scrambling back. Not far enough, though, off the backboard. And at the moment, it's still all square.
With the dribble, Smashy intercepts, though. Ren gets bumped, but still manages to make contact with the ball. Morgan with the shot, but that is saved by Blowns there. Luke keeping the ball in front of the net, and unfortunately there's a miss on the wall there, and Blue, our boys, take game number 3.
Our boys indeed, here they come, marching on. Morgan getting the finishing touch on that one, and a lovely little play there at the end. Caught them a bit on the counter-attack there, and not much the Reds could do with that one. But Morgan seems to be slotting in quite nicely for his blue team. And I mean, OLS there for the red team, nearly getting 4 digits on the board. Wow. I mean, these players are definitely putting in an effort, that's for sure, Jamie.
Yeah, you see Vlau's there getting a playmaker with the 3 assists. OLS getting a hat-trick. Getting a savior with 4 saves as well. 909 points. Very, like you said, nearly getting the 1,000 club. That was some brilliant. That was very much backwards and forwards. It looked like Blue was going to take that from the start, and then Reds seem to pick them back up, take them all the way back to overtime. But it's been very backwards and forwards this series. and I think we might actually be going to Game 7.
Well, if we do, it would have been the first prediction I've made all night that has actually worked out in my favour, Jamie. So I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for that. But certainly, this game has still, or this series has still got a lot more to give as we go into game number 4 here over at DFH Stadium. Every time I say that name as well, I always think we're going to be buying a sofa, but I'm pretty sure these players will be hitting the ball in the back of the net instead, rather than. I mean, if you're not British, you probably won't understand what that joke was. So I apologise, everyone. That's an absolutely terrible joke, and I will say no more about it.
Here we are. We have kicked off. Blue once again starting out as the more aggressive side. Morgan there now. Morgan has gelled so well with the other players. As I say that, Blowns, and that's the first time we have seen Red take the first goal of the season, of the series even. I wonder if that is going to be a little turnaround, and maybe that's a sign that Red are like, right, it's time to pop off. Maybe they've started to gel well together. First goal within 15 seconds.
Nope, it's nothing more than a red herring. They are very much going to be at the mercy of the blue team. There is Lukapu, nearly hit his cue mark, but instead decides to hit the crossbar instead, which I will be having words with him, because we had that one in script all ready to go and he absolutely fluffed his lines. But nevertheless, here comes OS now in spot for Shiro, and my word, it seems like the red team have not read the script and they've gone 2-0 up now.
I was speaking to the guys in Red earlier on, and turns out they can't read either. So we just drew some pictures instead, and decided we're to play some Rocket League, and that's what they came here to do. They don't care for no scripts. They don't care for anything apart from Rocket League and really good gameplay. As you see, OLS is being shadowed defense by Smashy there. Smashy not really able to do much as the ball has still yet to leave the blue half. Morgan doing their best to try and get it out, but Blowns smashes it, says no, and that's a great demo by Lukapo. And Ren comes in with the shot, makes it 3-0. I told you, me and the boys, we had that conversation, and I think Red can come back and tie up this series just now.
Maybe, but we're not even at the halfway point here, and we've seen that the Blues can definitely hit the target, so they just got to just forget about what's happened, start afresh, and don't let me down, as many of the other blue teams have done this evening. I know I keep harking on about it, but I was expecting a lot more, as Morgan now coming on the end of this one, can't quite get it under control. Instead, he gets sent into the corner by OLS. But I must also say, that previous goal, I don't know if you noticed it, but doing a lovely musty flick off the sidewall there for the pass. I just want to point that out because I don't want to let that one go unnoticed. But Smashy trying to get the demo on the way out and not able to make way for his teammates to get the ball in the back of the net, but they managed to retain possession. Now here they come again, but the Reds are holding firm. And as we're hitting 3 minutes left on the clock, it's 3-0 to the Reds.
See, Blowns stuck in that corner, no one helping him, which was great. That's a great save there by Lukapo, and now can Ren get there? No, Morgan has to bang that ball clear. Luke now tries to get a bump on Blowns, and I'm not too sure if he got it, but Morgan managed to slam that ball home as it goes right across the front of the net. Oh, he did! Blowns,
get out of the goal, because no way you're going to get in the way of this one going in the back of the net. And Blues have given themselves an opportunity. They've still got to find 2 more goals, but still plenty of time left as we're approaching the halfway point. But Blowns trying to make sure it makes it even more difficult for them, as the offensive pressure now for the Reds. Here, OLS in the corner trying to find a second touch in field, but Lukapu at the front post clears that one, and here he comes, but it's gone nowhere near where he wanted it to do. And instead, Blowns putting in an absolute blinder, it seems, at the moment, carrying his team forward and making sure the Blues are kept at bay. But they're going to have to make sure all 3 of them put in a shift, because it's going to be a dangerous one for the Blues. I'm giving them every confidence boost I can. I'm going against my usual tactics, Jamie. These Blues are going to do it. They're going to be absolutely amazing. They're going to score a goal and they're going to come back.
So you're saying that the ball is actually sitting in the red half quite comfortably just now. As Ren decides to absolutely beam that away. Luke is up, hits off the ceiling and get another touch. No, Smashy tries to get a little like Morgan is there.
Yes!
Manages to just sneak that in. Blues are back within one.
I told you! It was never in doubt. They were going to get a goal in. These players know how to play. I don't need to give them a reverse psychology because they just have the confidence, the belief in themselves. They know exactly what to do. And all they just needed was a little whisper in the ear to say, get the ball in the back in there, which they did. And here we go. It's game on now with 1:30 left on the clock.
Morgan is up. Can he get another shot just like that? Covered by Luke. Does a little backflip. I don't think anyone knew Luke was coming in to take a shot there. And Luke actually just laser beams that. And yeah, it looks like OLS tries to get a little backflip to stop it. And in doing so, redirects it into the back corner. We have another tie. Right now, 1:30 left on the clock. What has Red got in the bag here as the ball is currently in the blue half? Lounge pops that high. Ren tries to come in, but Smashy is already up in the air. Lounge. Oh, can't get back to it there. Morgan. OLS takes a shot. Is it? No, Luke is there. Lounge again with another shot. Morgan makes the save this time. Smashy just behind them. Morgan, pass across over to Smashy. Smashy hits that high. Oh, Ren is sitting there in the corner waiting. Luke pops that high. Does he get back to it? No. Ren pops that high as well. Blounds and Morgan beat in the middle. Smashy pops that down. Blounds is still there, but OLS opts to come in and take that. Get past it. Does get the flip reset. Smashy with the save. Ren with the shot off the post. Oh, no!
Oh, the blue defence is absolutely holding firm at the moment, led by the man himself, Smashy, making sure that the Reds are kept at bay. And just here they come now on the counter-attack. Morgan popping that one up. Can he get the ring off the backboard? Gets bumped out his way, but Smashy off the crossbar! Not able to keep his shot down. And the Blues trying to make sure that the Reds do not have any sort of confidence, do not bring themselves back into this one, and Smashy making sure he does his job on the line by smashing nowhere else out of the way. But it looks like here, unless Morgan can do something fancy, the ball's kept alive. We could be going into game overtime here. And oh my word, game on, Jamie.
It is game on indeed. Blue coming out super aggressive with the demos. Blounds opting to try and bang that, but Morgan was already in the air. Ren is up, going to hit the backboard, but Smashy is there to meet it. Smashy is now on the sidewall with the ball. OLS, they do a 50-50. That's a little bit of a double commit there. Ren by themselves. And just like that, OLS comes in, saving the day, making sure that ball does not land in the orange half. Now, Smashy opts to go to the ceiling with that, unfortunately. Only takes it as far as the midway point. Blounds is now up. Luke is also there trying to meet him. Blounds, that was good posture there. Luke didn't know what he was going for. Smashy though, now takes possession of the ball. Tries to bump around out the way. Morgan now knocks that ball up into the red half. Blounds is there to get back to it. No, he's got zero boost. OLS off the sidewall. Shot from distance by Smashy. Ren is there. Very important save. And that's a great demo as well to relieve a little bit of the offensive pressure. Smashy now nearly smashes that one home. Ren is on the ball. Morgan is there. It's popped up by Ren. Is Blounds there to get it? No, unfortunately cannot. Shot from OLS. It bounces off the sidewall. And now it looks like Red are in the attacking half, trying their best as that ball is going to bounce high. Luke is going to hit that off his own backboard. Can Ren get that touch? No. But Red maintaining their offensive presence at the moment.
Maintaining offensive presence, but they've got nothing in it because Luca Bo decides to finish this one up with a lovely read on Renshiro. Gets the 50-50, sends it on the target, and just like that, my blue team have come storming into this and given themselves series advantage here as we go into game number 5. And it's all to play for now. Basically, Reds, they've got it all to do. They've got to win every single game left. I don't think they can do it. They're absolute rubbish. I'm going to put it out there now because the Blues are looking on form at the moment. Nothing's going to defeat them. And I'm going to finally get my prediction because that's what I deserve because I've been here all night.
I would like to see that happen for you. I really, really would. The way that Blues have been playing, they've been playing really well. I think having two players of the same team on the All-Star Blue team has actually helped them out so much. And don't get me wrong, it's nothing against how the red guys are doing. They are coming back. They're keeping it very close. They've taken them to overtime twice. They won game 1 as well. You know, they did lose game 2 5-3, but they did come back from what was it, like a 3-0 to make it 3-all, only to suddenly lose it all to 5-3. That is 2 overtime, 4-3 losses back to back. I think that might do it in the mental, and Blue will probably take this game as well, unless Red, maybe they drink a coffee, maybe they have a drink of milk, maybe they have a mozzarella stick. We'll see, but they need to do something if they want to come back and win this. That's for sure.
I'll tell you what, Jeremy, maybe they need all of the above just to try and give them the best chance that they can do. Down the mill, eat the stick, and slam it all in one. That's probably the best way to go for. But here they come now. Blounds, though. Dribble from the ground up into the back of the net. And that's just the start they would want. As OLS, lovely touch across the field. Lovely demo on the way out. And he's given the red team the early goal here.
That's twice now the red team have actually taken the lead. Unfortunately, they do tend to lose it as well. See, Morgan is now up, goes for the flip reset, doesn't get another touch, but manages to fake out Clowns there. Ren had to make that very important save as OLS just bangs that ball towards the blue half. And Clowns is going to try and keep up some offensive pressure, and does indeed. OLS cannot get the shot off, but does manage to keep the ball in the blue half. Smashy is now on the ball. But, oh, that's good posturing there, but Smashy is low boost. Tries to wall dash, but no, ends up failing. Now Blounds on the counter attack. I don't know who wanted that more, but obviously it was Morgan, who's got 10 boost at the moment. The boat is up. Let's get the dribble done. OLS opts to hit that high. Ren is on the counter attack. Passes that over to OLS. They opt to not take a shot, and it's just left Ren by themselves back. Smashy absolutely smashes that into the back of the net. What a play off the backboard, and look at the angle of this read as well.
I saw it. As soon as he went up on the halfway line, it was set up beautifully for him. All happened probably in slow motion for him, but nevertheless, he's done that in training so many times, done it in a few games, got the angle, and more importantly, he's brought his blue team back into this as we tied it all up now. Here's Lukapu now off the sidewall. Can he get a read on this one? Loses out the 50s of Red Shiro. Ball's got to be careful with Morgan. Trying to get the wave dash, and it's worked out in his favour. Managed to get the second 50, but Blounds it's demoed for his troubles. But this is now good offensive pressure coming in for the Blues, but they've lost out on the 50. Unfortunately for them, it's gone the wrong side of the post for the Reds. Right side if you're Blue. And at the moment, there's a little bit of a midfield battle going on.
You can see Luke now going for the air dribble, but it doesn't go that far. Morgan now keeps that ball in front of the orange net, and that is a laser peak. Ren with a huge clear. It does actually bounce off both posts, and unfortunately does not find its way to cross over the line. And now Blue still have lives remaining as Morgs managed to fake out OLS. Clowns now with a huge clear towards OLS, who had decided to push up to get some boost straight after that attack. It's bumped away by Morgan. Blue back on the counter attack. Morgan off the sidewall, goes for the double, for the pass, but Blounds manages to make a very important demo on the Lukapu. Now Blounds going back for the ball. Lukapu opts to hit that high. Blounds is in the other half, stealing boost. Morgan is there to meet that possible clear. Decides to drop down, just try to get away, to get themselves in front of the keeper. Calls himself off that ball in the air. Blounds over to OLS. He's opted to hit that high, up off the sidewall corner. Smashy. OLS with the shot. No, unfortunately can't find his way in. Oh wow, Red can't buy a goal right now.
They can't, because what I've done is I've bribed them to miss every single shot, and so far they have, it's working an absolute treat. And Blue here, they come down the counter-attack with Smashy, trying to cement the victory for them. Luca Boone inside, he's got it! In off the post. And just like that, with all that offensive pressure for the red team, it amounted for absolutely diddly squat. Blue take it up the other end of the field and say, this is how you score a goal, this is how you do it. Get it in the back end there, and just like that, my blue team are looking good with 1:37 left on the clock.
They are. They really, really are. There's no way anyone can doubt how they've been playing just now. OLS trying to get that pass across, tries to get bump on Smashy. It does not work. Lucapo is going to just clear that. Bounce is there. Smashy is there. That bounces nearly, but Ren manages to make a very important secure. Smashy manages to pop that ball high. Luke goes towards the backboard. Blounds is there though. Morgan has the boost. Ball has not left the orange half for a while. Pass that down to Smashy. And I think the reign of the red team is over, and it looks like Blue will actually end up taking a series today.
What a beautiful team goal. Lovely play by the two there. The Morgan stepping in to join the two teammates there. And a lovely pass off the backboard, off the ceiling there. Here comes now Morgan. And just what we wanted to see, because my prediction is on the verge of coming true. And I'm so happy about that. I've at least got one for the evening. But hopefully Red are not going to scupper my plans, because if they do, I will be very, very upset. And I will just absolutely rage quit this stream and leave in a huff of glory. But at the moment, a 2-goal advantage with just over 30 seconds left is looking good for the Blues. And hopefully they can hold on to it.
Rain is now up. Unfortunately, that ball is going to go to Morgan in the middle, over to Alls. Alls with flip reset, gets back to it, still high. Important save by Lucapo. Now Blounds is on the attack here with the ball. Low boost though, can't do much with it. Lucapo now gets that past OLS. Ren manages to get a very important touch. Morgan ends up bumping Smashy. Red doing everything they can. And just like that, it seems to be GG's. They're going to let the ball hit the ground, and Blue take the final game of this series. They take it in 5, and you must be ecstatic right now.
I am over the moon. A prediction of mine for this evening has come true. It might have taken all night, but the fact is, I knew what I was talking about, and this goes to prove it. You know, I can make a prediction in the end, and I might even go and buy a lottery ticket because of that. I am feeling very confident right now. But the blue team, I mean, they admittedly, the red team in that last game, they were peppering the net, but they just couldn't seem to buy a goal because of some beautiful saves that came in from the Blues. I mean, you know, fair play to both teams. They put in an absolute shift on that one, and it would have been nice to see a Game 7. But nevertheless, the Blues decided that's not going to happen tonight because they probably want to go to bed or go out celebrating if there is a club open. I don't know. But yeah, Jamie, we've been absolutely treated to a showcase event tonight. And yeah, I mean, any comments, any highlights that you can remember?
I'm gonna say the second series, definitely the best one if you want to go back and watch the VOD. The second series was actually insane. The amount of mechanical plays. That was the second series was the definition of a show match. The first series was a show match. Still good. It was just good Rocket League. And like that last series, obviously Premier tier. That is just top high quality Rocket League. You know that's the kind of games that you expect to see when you're sitting watching RLCS at home and stuff like that. Really close games, very few mistakes. Like I have no idea what your whiff counter might be sitting up at the moment, but I can imagine it's not as high as the previous games for these guys at the moment. That's for sure.
No, we didn't even breach the 30 mark, and it ended up being 15 to red and 18 to blue. But I might have missed a few because I was just more engrossed in the actual gameplay. I mean, yeah, I totally agree with you. The second series was definitely the one to watch. Some insane goals in there. But this one, if you kind of want to learn, you know, some good Rocket League, then definitely go back and watch this one. I mean, it's just been a fun night. And, you know, the fact is I've finished my glass here, so that's probably going to be me done for tonight. And, Jamie, that I'm going to try and avoid the typical innuendo on this occasion and say that's the lovely cat you have sat in your lap there. And it seems like he or she has thoroughly enjoyed. She has thoroughly enjoyed this evening. So that's awesome to see. So, yeah. Before we go, I've got to, of course, thank the sponsors, Lunar Organisation, HyperX, Metafire Community Fund, Versus Gaming and Badass Studios. I mean, this is pretty much the culmination of the RSC Season 10. That's pretty much it now. We're done and dusted for one season, and we're going to move on to the next one in a few months or so. There's a lot of sort of pre-season stuff going on. So if you're new to RSC and you want to get involved, then by all means, now's the time to get involved, because as you've seen, we've got some absolutely insane players involved in RSC, and it's a great community to be a part of. So, I mean, Jamie, any final words of wisdom, or should we both go to bed? Not in the same bed, because obviously we're in two separate buildings. But any final words of wisdom?
I just want to say, you know what, it's been a brilliant season. I'm glad I came back to cast for this. As you know, my last cast before I came back was actually an All-Star series as well. This is before we had the proper graphics and things like that. So I'm really, really glad that I decided to make that step. So thank you very much to those of you within the community that had reached out to me over the couple of years that I was on hiatus, we'll call it, asking me to come back. I'm glad that I decided to with your guys nagging, we'll call it. It's amazing to see just how far the RSC has actually come as a league. For when it started, it was just for fun. There was no money involved and things like that. To now, there being like a pretty decent sized prize pool for something of this size of a league. If you are watching and you are not signed up, I highly recommend that it is something that you think of doing. You know, regardless of what rank you are, you know, there's a high chance that you'll learn something. That's it. You'll probably learn something about how things like this work, about getting into things like RLCS. You know, getting into even more tournaments and stuff like that. You'll make lifelong friends as well. That I can guarantee you. So yeah, just do it. Just don't even think about it. Just have a look at the sign up, look at the rules, make sure that you're eligible and things like that, and don't sit on the fence about it. Just 100% go for it. It's highly worth it in my opinion. Obviously now there's sponsors and things like that as well. It's insane just how far the RSC has come, and I'm so proud to be here. So yeah, thank you very much, and thank you to Potter as well. He's behind us, behind the scenes today, doing the production for us, because we just sit and look pretty and talk rubbish during games. He sits there, he presses all the buttons, he makes sure that your audio is fine, he makes sure that you can see the gameplay, he makes sure that he's switching scenes and stuff like that. So he's one of the guys that's been behind the scenes. He's been behind the scenes today. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's all I've got to say. We're at the end of the RSC season, and yeah, that's it. No more league matches. It's just all events and things like that for us to sit and watch. You know, chance for us to cast on those as well. So yeah, keep an eye out. You know, make sure that you're following the RSC socials. Make sure you're in the Discord, things like that, and. That's pretty much all for me. I actually said way more than I was intending, but hey.
Yeah, you said it. You've said it beautifully, Jamie. I couldn't have said it better myself, so I'll just say I'll keep mine short and simple and say ditto. There you go. That's basically that's it from us. We won't keep you for too much longer because it's a Sunday night, so go to bed. See you guys later. But from myself and from Jamie, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next season.
Peace out.